Why, hello everyone. What if I told you that a fun thing happened? Which means plans changed slightly, but for a damn good reason, because I'm here. Why is that over Claire's face? Let's move that symbol. There we go. And there's Claire.
Hello.
How's it going?
Monkey.
And that was Nightbot that did the monkey.
Nightbot throwing a monkey into my face, not a euphemism.
Evening to you, Matty.
Hello.
Evening to you, Moth Fox. Welcome. Hope you're both doing well tonight. And yeah,
Surprise, assholes! It's me.
we get bonus Claire. Excellent news.
Bonus.
I say
It's a bonus plan.
I say bonus because originally we'd cards on the table. I was originally just doing a solo stream tonight, and hashtag plans change. But you know what? Happy about it because I get to talk to my pal who I've not spoken to in a good few days. Following our following our extra bonus stream that we did last weekend, where we did some Pokemoning.
Ridiculous. The shining.
Indeed, I've caught a bunch of shinies actually in the last few days as well. I showed you some pictures.
Yeah, you seem to have caught the same kind that I have. I don't know if that's because they're more common or because we are just crazy lucky at the moment.
Because I think
Either way, great.
yeah, because as part of those raids that we were doing, they also had select Pokemon in each region being more shinyable.
Yeah, it was. They usually link them to the raids in somehow. So I think this was like Pokemons that were red, green, or blue. Which were the colours of obviously fire, grass, and water. So like you've got Charcadet, Smoliv, what else were there? Or Pokemon, yeah, because it's funny because sometimes they do it and oh my god.
Finizen was one, I think.
Finizen, yeah, which is blue. It's weird because sometimes it's a case of like they'll do ones like you remember when we did Black Rayquaza. Which is a shiny Rayquaza. The outbreaks they had were Pokemons whose shinies were black, whereas they weren't actually black themselves. And I was thinking about this, and I was like, what about Applin? Because it's red, but its shiny is green.
That was another one.
Like,
Yep,
I think
Applin was one.
I think it's the original form this time.
Yeah, I meant to try and do the Lapras one, but I think it's changed over now to something else because it's refreshed. As it
Lapras?
were. Yeah, because I think Lapras was one of the ones in Blueberry Academy that you could get for like a potential shiny Lapras.
Oh, really? I missed that. Clearly, I missed that.
Yeah, because in each region they had 3 Pokemon, so I tried to do like a bunch of them, just like the other day.
I didn't. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think that was probably going on because the Smoliv raids and stuff were there. The Smoliv outbreaks were still there when I checked earlier.
Oh, that's cool. And if they haven't gone away, I'll be sure to do those at some point.
I don't think they'll go away. I'm just the raids will tick over because it's now ticked over to Skeledirge. I actually checked. I was saying to Jeremy just before we went on the stream, I've created what is supposed to be the Pokemon that I need, and I got my ass handed to me earlier, but that might have been because I wasn't paying attention.
So cards on the table, folks. Not Pokemoning tonight, but we're gonna try and do something after this weekend. We'll try and do like a bonus stream at some point. It might be during the day, it might be incredibly late at night. Who the heck knows? But either way, we're gonna try and do something else to make sure that we can capture our experience of Skeledirging, if you will. And then the week after, it's how do they pronounce it?
Oh, they called it like Cacaval or something. I've always called it Caquaval, but like I don't know if I'm through ledging it. Do you know what I mean?
But yes, as Mothfox has alluded to, tonight we're gonna go back in time to a different era of consoling. In fact, back 2 generations, you could say, because Muggins here dug out his PS3, and Muggins here decided, I really want to play a Batman Arkham game. I love Arkham. I love Arkham Asylum. I love City. I love Arkham Knight. But what about the other one? The one that people, more specifically Warner Brothers, don't talk about. The one that
I actually don't know which one this is.
The one that they haven't re-released. The one which is locked on Xbox, on PS3, and it is also available on PC. But yes, it is indeed Arkham Origins. I have managed to...
See, my brain was saying Origins, but I wasn't sure if I'd made that up in my head.
See, I just fancy playing a bit of that. So I have got my PS3. I have not connected it to the internet because I fear it may break if I do.
Also, it might steal your copy of Arkham Origins.
Exactly, right? But this
is possible.
So, fun story, actually. Here's a fun story. So when I was thinking this, like, really in the mood for Arkham Origins, I'll go and find my PS3, I'll find the controller, and I'll find my copy of the game. Now,
How many of those things did you manage to do?
Now, of the 3, which one, I mean, you already know I found one of them, but which one do you think I didn't find? Says either the controller or the game. Which did I not find?
I think you probably didn't find the controller.
So, good job past Jeremy, because Jeremy kept the controller with the console.
Well done. I mean, but why would you keep it anywhere else?
Exactly. So then I went hunting for the game. I ironically found my copy of Arkham Knight. But I could not find my copy of Arkham Origins, and I'm just thinking, wait, I bought the big-ass collector's edition version, which I know is in another box somewhere. I'll trawl through a crud ton of boxes to try and find it. And then I find the box.
This is what he does for you.
Then I find the giant box, which has a statue of Batman holding Joker by the scruff of the neck. And
he probably deserves it.
And I open the box. I see the statue in there. I see other contents in there. What don't I see in there? The game.
The game?
So that's in another box somewhere.
A normal man would have given up at this point, but Jeremy's not a normal man.
At which point I then thought, right, how the hell do I play this? Because I haven't got a PC, so I can't just download the PC version. I don't have an Xbox version, and also I don't even know if my 360 still works. And then I thought, I wonder how much PS3 copies are going for and how quickly can I get one. So I go on Amazon. And I thought, you know what, look, someone's gonna have it listed on there. And I find a brand new PS3 sealed copy for £50. 50.
Oof.
I didn't buy it.
Oof. Your restraint is admirable and also out of character.
So then, no spoilers, Matty. So then, I then thought, okay, there's a place I desperately try to not go to because it irks me to no end most of the time with its practices and other stuff it does. And I thought, what if I look up CEX? Because there is one about half an hour away from me, on the off chance they have a copy. And I go on the website, I type in the game, and I see a used copy is listed for £6. That's quite a difference.
It's quite a difference.
And then I put in my town of like where the nearest one to me is. They say they have 2 copies in stock.
Will they both be £6? Is that how that works?
Yes, they are. Yes, luckily.
That's just their price for that game.
Yeah. At which point I was planning to do like the weekly shop anyway, so I thought, sod it, combined trip. Let's do this right now. So
I should point out Jeremy's weekly shop involves no food. It's just games. He buys them every week.
It involves games and salad.
Jeremy opens the box of Arkham Origins and salad. Oh shit!
So I go in there. They have 2 copies. I look at the disc that they get out. I am content with the shape of the disc, and I now have a PS3 copy of Arkham Origins. So there we go.
I feel this deserves this. 1 second. I will just check. I should be able to do this.
Are you about to spam the screen?
No, I'm trying to find the one for applause. There it is.
Let's
Redeem.
Let's see if this works.
Go.
Is it going to come through? There
work?
we go.
Yay! Feel like no applause here. Well done.
So we're going to check out a bit of Arkham Origins because... So, fun fact.
Damn it, we deserve it at this point.
So, because continuity is a thing, Claire, let me kind of let me set the scene for you as to where this game is.
Is it in Arkham? No, I'm just kidding.
Well.
What? Oh no.
So, Arkham Asylum was the first game, then City, then Night. So, Asylum comes out, is a big hit. City comes out, is a big hit. Then, the third in the trilogy, Arkham Knight, is being worked on by the main studio Rocksteady. But it was going to take far longer to do that game than the other 2 had, just because of like how things had come on and other advancements in tech and stuff.
Oh, was this a kind of gap filler then?
So, because it had to basically jump a generation, Warner Brothers seemingly wanted another game in the interim. So they tasked WB Montreal to use like the existing assets and maybe make up some new ones and stuff to make this game Arkham Origins, which is a prequel set 8 years before the events of the first game.
And the first game is Asylum.
Correct.
Right.
But the fun thing about this game, but the fun thing about this game though is it's got other characters that haven't been used in Arkham games up to this point. They've maybe have been references to them, like, oh, here's this character's weapon, you know, in a display cabinet or something.
Maybe they had planned for them to be in other games and they hadn't used them, so they were just sitting there in the asset box.
Yeah, and I might be getting some of the timeline wrong on this, but this is sort of, from reading up, this is my understanding. But the other interesting thing about this Batman Arkham game is it doesn't utilize the same voice cast. So
no Conroy.
No Kevin Conroy, no Mark Hamill. Instead, Batman is played...
Jeremy, I'm out.
For a lot of people, that was a deal breaker, and it's... You can
kind of see why.
And so Batman is played by Roger Craig Smith.
That's a familiar name.
They have done many a video game voice. I might have to look up their CV quickly.
Are they a bit of a Swiss Army knife of a voice actor? Are
Indeed.
They? Not that there's a problem with that.
Roger Craig Smith.
I'm surprised. I can guarantee you that where Matty is, he is probably googling this already.
So they were Ezio in the Assassin's Creed games.
That's where I know.
They've also been the titular character of the Sonic the Hedgehog series.
Yes, that's it. He's also yes.
Many other things.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Done anime stuff as well.
Stuff.
But the Joker is played.
Joker.
It is played by video game extraordinaire Troy Baker.
I love Troy Baker.
And Troy Baker, mini spoiler for the story, plays the Joker.
Oh.
And claims...
Was also Clone Wars, says
there you go. But also claims, I say claims because who really knows? But Troy Baker has said that they have never heard Mark Hamill's Joker. And it's uncannily like it.
How is that possible? Oh, I see.
So that was one of the big talking points of this game. Is that
I mean,
yeah, one of the big talking points of the game is that how have you not heard it when you sound so much like it? So
yeah, I mean, it is possible to, like, you know, what's the word, coexisting evolution, but it's also like maybe he heard it and didn't realize. I don't know.
Perhaps, who knows? I mean, one would assume that they've probably heard it through just like osmosis and maybe didn't realize it. Like, we've all done things like that.
Or maybe they didn't realize it was Mark Hamill.
Exactly. So that's kind of one of the fun elements of this game. And it's something I'm just looking forward to checking out. And I've not played this game since I initially played it. So I can also tell you, Claire, once I get to the other screen, the date I last played this game. Because the save file is dated, but I'm also going to show you some other things about the PS3, which I hope they bring back for future consoles, because I forgot how much I like certain things about the PS3. But also, Claire,
R.I.P. my PS3 that was stolen from my old house.
Lest we forget.
I love that console.
But the other thing I discovered was the games I still have on my PS3.
Ooh,
and it is
rubbing it in because yours wasn't stolen.
No, because I'm saying this because it's a fascinating time capsule of things I had forgotten I owned. It's quite fascinating.
Look upon my games, ye mighty, and despair. I am Jeramandius.
But we will be getting to that shortly. But I will ask Claire, how are you holding up? Because I know you're down south for the weekend. But how you holding up? How was the dreaded M6?
It was pretty chocker in places. I was in the back seat trying. So, not to bore people, but I have an on-again, off-again relationship with car sickness.
I genuinely thought you were going to say an on-again, off-again relationship with the M6, but...
It could be me, but he playing. I also, you know, if I feel sick, I'm also incredibly antisocial. And if I sit in the front, I'll feel obligated to, although ironically I won't be as sick, I will feel obliged to carry the conversation because I'm the connection between the driver and the person behind me. So I was like, I'm going to make the decision to sit in the back, even though it's more easy for me to get sick because I need to not be involved. But no, we made it down. We left about 12. We got here about 9 o'clock, and the badges are really cute this year, Joe. Look.
That's really cool.
It's very cute. And so the theme of, so I'm at MinamiCon, spoiler alert, MinamiCon 30, which confusingly it's MinamiCon 30, but it's also exactly 30 years since it started. And as anybody knows, that normally doesn't work, because if you think about it, events don't start at 0. You get it? And the reason it kind of works out so perfectly is because we missed a year because of COVID. So it technically should be Minami 31 this year, but it's actually Minami 30, but it does mean that it's like 95 to 2025, so it's kind of a nice round number. And the lanyards I was showing Jeremy earlier, you probably can't see it, but it's all like, it's a film strip and the Minami fairies are on it, and it's very cute.
That's really cool.
It is lovely. And then I said to Jeremy, somebody came up to me and was like, did you do this? And I was like, what? And they held up their lanyard, and I don't know, you might be able to make it out. On the lanyard, next to one of the fairies.
Are you folks ready for some Jeraffemy stream lore here?
Yeah, so there's like, you see butterflies and like kind of all thing. And then suddenly, right down by the bit where it joins your badge, is this.
Well, what is it, Claire?
It's Sakabam. Now, the reason this is because it's like, weirdly, Japan loves the Sakabam bits. It became a huge meme over there, and that's kind of why we know about it, because their memes bled over here. And then it became a whole thing that I went nuts about on one episode. And, on one episode where I was just like, Sakabam bits, and it was just,
you had like a whole presentation about it and everything.
Like, did you do this? Did you do this? And I was like, no, I wasn't.
Just looking at you going, you.
now I've got the Sakabam Baspis song stuck in my head. I mean,
You're
there's
welcome.
like 5 songs, so I'll be cycling through them. But
the whole
it's been
album.
great fun, and it's been lovely seeing people. The whole Sakabam album, yeah. The Sakabam backlog. Enough. I'll stop now.
No, that's all good. Right,
But so Jeremy very kindly, despite the fact that apparently we'd had a discussion where it was like, Claire, you're away this week, and I will do this. And I was like, Jeremy, so what time are we going? And he's just like, what the fuck? So I was able to pull things together, summon the Aurora Borealis at this time in this part of the country, like specifically behind him. And we are ready to go. And I'm ready to see some Ark Origins. So I've not seen this game, I don't think.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over. I'm going to keep the background music. I'm not going to start the game yet, as it were. But here is like the title. Here is the title screen for you. But now what I'm going to show you, you're about to see when I last played this game based on the save file.
Have you checked this? Have you checked this yet?
I did, out of curiosity, just to see how things would start up. All right. This is a timestamp that you're about to see. So,
I am ready.
So, please be prepared.
I'm ready.
Also, search for downloadable content.
If I can make out the tiny numbers.
I last played this game on the 19th of February, 2014.
That is over 10 years ago.
Right?
That's almost exactly 11 years ago. Incredible.
It's kind of mental, isn't it?
Jeremy, did we even know each other in 2014?
I think we knew each other vaguely because I had just... Hang on. No, when did I move up? I think
you were just before we did, and we came up here, I think, in 2015.
I think we knew each other from like the odd convention and stuff, because I was still doing work with manga at that point and whatnot. Yeah,
because my first actual legitimate memory of knowing who you were was I think it was a Birmingham. Maybe?
Yep, that sounds familiar.
And you were basically sat on a sofa doing something, and someone was like, go over there because Jeremy's already over there. And that's all I remember is I think you were distracted by something, or somebody had done something to annoy you, which in fairness, fair. And I just remember thinking, this guy's really big and kind of scary, and I don't want to piss him off. And now I'm just like, let's just make fun of him online for us.
and then you said hi, and I went, hey!
No, I remember you were working for manga at the time. I do remember that.
Yeah, I was doing...
Yeah, an hour later.
So the fun time capsule part I want to take you on now is I want to go back. I want to go out of the game to my PS3 menu screen, and I want to.
Oh, this is fun, y'all.
I want to show you the background that I had forgotten existed and was active on my PS3.
I loved backgrounds. I really wish PS5s had them.
So let's exit the game, because otherwise it won't show up.
Yeah, this is taking me back.
So let's quit the game. Let's see if this breaks it completely. So my background. This is where the console just crashes.
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Auto crash.
This is my screen.
Oh, that's rad.
It's so cool. Hang on. There we go. It's so
very cool.
Show the thing I want to show. There we go. It's so cool. Just like a Sega
It is
homage
cool.
screen. I totally forgot I ever
Yeah.
owned this.
Yeah, my PS4 has a Tifa theme, which also plays Tifa's theme as part of the background music. But the PS5, I checked, it doesn't have it. They got rid of it entirely, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, and
It's
themes like
nice
this,
little thing.
yeah, themes like this are things that I miss about the PS3. Also, this cross-media bar thing, there's so much to it, but I do miss it. There's just a certain aesthetic about it that just works really well.
I like a lot of things about the PS5, but I also like the PS4. You know, like it's been so long since I've seen a PS3 because we never rebought ours after it got stolen. And by the time we got to a point where we could replace it, where we'd moved into a different house, it was kind of pointless to buy a PS3 because it's like the PS4 is now a thing. So.
Indeed. So now let me show you a bunch of things that I discovered I had on here, which is incredibly amusing to me. So, first of all, if I go to the video section, I don't know if you remember, but if you remember, you could download trailers to your PS3.
I don't remember
the trailers I have on this console are wild. I've got Hatsune Miku Hockey 2.0, because I also have like an American account and a Japanese account on here, so it's all just conglomerated. I've got a Final Fantasy XX2 E3 trailer, apparently.
1080p.
There you go. I've got a Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn E3 trailer. I can't remember what LRFF is. Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. I've just remembered it. A Comic-Con trailer, apparently.
Wow.
A Tiger and Bunny promo. I don't know what this is, but apparently it's there. Final Fantasy 10-10-2. X-Troopers, which is a Japanese-only game that's got a massive anime aesthetic to it. One Piece Pirate Warriors. Another Final Fantasy 10 trailer. Persona 4 The Golden. I don't remember what YDS is, but it's got BBFC written on it and stuff, so I don't know.
It might be a work thing, maybe.
An Idolmaster promo video, because I think this is me testing downloading stuff. Mass Effect 3, a FemShep trailer, because FemShep all the way. One Piece Pirate Warriors, but this was the Japanese title, so it's Kaizoku Muso.
That looks like a Muso game, yeah.
Dragon Ball Raging Blast, Metal Gear Solid HD Edition, Final Fantasy, just like a bunch of other random work things as well. It's just like
I remember using my PS3 as we'd have things on like a USB stick and play things from them. This was back before things were slightly harder to stream. Also, random fun fact, Jeremy, you see that Sonic screen that's playing in the background there?
Yep.
You see the bit where he goes around in the twist there?
Yeah.
I think Sega might actually own a patent for that exact movement.
I love that.
That's because it's basically a sequence of like rotations of the sprite, but it is. I think I saw it on like an Outside Xbox video recently, and I was just like, that's actually super interesting. But yeah, so I think they might own a patent for, because you'd be amazed at the things that people own patents for. But yeah, they own a patent for that very specific kind of move. Yes, yeah.
But what games do I have saved on this console? I hear you not
asking.
I
was asking it loudly with my mind.
So apparently I have SingStar saved on here, which I never remember buying.
Oh my god, all these people are now dead from old age.
Also, look at what they're using their phones as the microphones.
And they're holding them all wrong. You would hold them to your mouth like that.
Right, they're all like Sony Xperia phones or something. So I apparently have
That guy on the left is going to eat one of those icons.
So fun fact, the first few here, I apparently never actually installed, but I downloaded the files. So, Space Channel 5 Part 2.
Hell yeah.
Pro Evolution Soccer 2015. Batman Arkham City is just sitting here because I apparently re-downloaded it at some point. As did the
Batman Arkham sitting there.
Yeah, Arkham City, and there you go. As was the Catwoman DLC bundle pack. Split Second Velocity, which is a cracking game. It's such a good driving game by like a Disney studio. It's so good.
Oh.
Then we've got PS3 games, PS2 games, and PS1 games.
Ooh.
PS1, it's only Crash Bandicoot games.
Jeremy had a type.
So look, just Crash Bandicoot, literally. Just It's just wild going back to this stuff and looking at this.
This folder contains your Crash's Bandicoot.
Now, PS2 is where it gets a bit interesting, because I totally forgot about these. Because I have Capcom vs. SNK 2. One of the games I was going mental over in that collection. I've had it my whole time and just forgot, clearly.
You only got 2 games in there?
Yep, the other one is Fire Pro Wrestling Returns, which was not actually released over here, and I bought a digital copy.
Of course you did.
Because this is like the PS2 Classics gimmick, so I use the American account to my advantage.
I like it.
Now the PS3 category.
So the games for this console.
Yes. First game, Arkham Asylum. So I literally now have all...
Obviously.
I've got more Batman. Hatsune Miku Project Diva F Second. I believe this is a demo.
See, you can tell these are PS3 games because they've got the cool background things.
Right? Exactly. DuckTales Remastered.
Cool.
Please enjoy Duckburg. Marvel Pinball.
I will. Okay.
The Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker HD edition.
I don't think there's much peace happening in these games.
The demo of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle.
Oh, they're punching out right through the screen.
Guacamelee, which was an excellent game.
Oh, they made a Guacamelee too, didn't they?
They did indeed, yes. Tony Hawk's Pro
Apparently
Skater
people
HD.
get annoyed at how many puns are in it, but I'm like, there is no.
That's so good. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, which is apt given the news of the 3 and 4 remake coming out this week.
I love the fact that my news thing on Google is basically like, the world's on fire, we're all gonna die. Tony Hawk's new game coming out. I was like, what the
I have Saint Seiya Brave Soldiers, which is a Saint Seiya fighting game. There's like a visual novel as well. I have a demo for that X-Troopers game that I mentioned, apparently. Or it's the full game. I don't know. It's one or the other. I can't really tell. Spelunky.
It's a very handsome aesthetic.
Right? I wasn't joking when I said that, was I? Like, the whole anime aesthetic. And this never got a release outside of Japan.
Very nice, yeah.
It's got a proper good thing about it.
Shame.
Stealth Inc., A Clone in the Dark. Great wordplay there.
Yeah, 10 stars.
DC Universe 5. Online.
Who's the character in the middle? It looks like a anglerfish.
So we've got Wonder Woman on the left, Superman next to her, then the one reaching out is Lex Luthor, and then it's Batman on the right.
Oh, I couldn't see his head.
Yeah, the PS3 logo is blocking it.
If you can't see his head, it looks like his face is on the front of his chest like a wooden monster.
Now, this is where we go back in time a bit more, and this makes me excited. I have Crazy Taxi on this console. Now, if I remember correctly,
is that the OG?
This is the version that removes certain songs due to copyright. So I think like The Offspring is replaced by Limp Bizkit. Sega
like, in this
Bass
thing, the Offspring has been replaced by the Saka Bam Bass Fishing.
Claire, this game is so good.
Yes.
It's so good. I can't emphasize this enough.
Oh my god.
So I'm guessing the Project Diva thing I mentioned, the Project Diva thing that I mentioned further up, leads me. This is a different game. This is Project Diva F Second, because I also have the trial edition of Project Diva F.
There she is, though, the girl, the friend, the daughter.
I also have
the child.
F1 Race Stars, which I'm pretty sure I've never played.
Every single one of these cars is piloted by someone of a different race.
But I apparently installed this game on. Hang on, how would that be written? That would be the 6th of. Wait a minute, how do we do it? Date, month, year. The 1st of June 2013 at 1:52 p.m.
So that would be 6/1/2015 in the American format.
Yes. Because British, darn it.
You are correct.
Marvel vs. Capcom Origins.
Yeah, the Americans put the months first. Yeah. So.
Marvel vs. Capcom Origins. I forgot I ever even bought this, but awesome.
Oranges.
Then, Golden Axe.
Golden Axe. I've heard of this.
It's a Mega Drive game.
Golden Axe. It's pinging in my brain that the guy who was the model for Golden Axe is somebody I know.
Probably,
not
but I
personally.
don't remember. I was going to say, really?
No. Hang on. Golden. I'm going to Google this because I might be wrong. You carry on. Golden Axe.
So next up, I've got the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection, which I have zero memory of ever buying, but I apparently did.
Oh.
I have the HD remix version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which I love. So good.
Nice.
Mothfox saying apparently there's going to be a new Golden Axe game either out this year or next. Noted.
Oh.
On the Telltale front, I have The Walking Dead installed on this.
Okay.
I have Proof Claire from when we did it last time at Limbo. I've got it on here.
Limbo, you did say... Yeah, you said you'd played it before, yeah.
I have another Dreamcast classic, Jet Set Radio.
Oh, hell yeah.
So good. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of was like watching a game, so it makes sense.
I have a game called Smash Cars.
It's also an instruction, or possibly an order.
I have Awesome Naught, which, again, I'm not sure if I actually ever played or not.
Fair.
The Simpsons arcade game, demo.
Yeah, they've been wanting that to be re-released forever, haven't they?
I've got the demo on here, apparently, so... the King of Fighters 13, demo.
Demo. Non-demo, no.
Sonic CD, demo.
Demo.
Sonic Generations, demo.
Demo.
And then this next one, I can't believe I've still got a copy of this, but I'm so happy. NBA Jam On Fire Edition. I'm so happy
Jeremy
I have a copy of this
can't
game.
show you, but his PS3 is actually on fire right now.
Probably Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online Edition. Sorry, Fight for the Future, I should say, not Third Strike. But I'm happy I've got this on there. Wipeout HD I've got on here. Wipeout HD Fury, I should say. Super Stardust HD, which was regarded as one of the best PS3 kind of indie game type things.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright.
Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2, the demo. Valkyria Chronicles, demo.
So much demo.
Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 demo. I apparently really like my demos.
I feel like I've seen that game before.
Then also Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 1, the demo. And finally, Claire.
Have you ever had this many demos on ours?
And finally, the Metal Gear Solid 4 database.
It's a separate thing from the main game, is it?
It's an app that gives you a glossary, if I remember correctly, of loads of things in Metal Gear.
I feel like you need the only game that needs a companion to just understand what the fuck is going on.
Let's see if this actually opens. I can't remember what this even looks like. It's been so long. As the PS3 desperately tries to go, oh my god, you've not accessed this in quite a long time.
Oh my god.
Noted, Matty, noted. The game saves data automatically at certain points. Do not switch off the PS3. Okay. Yes, they call
Does anyone ever know if anyone ever did that?
Someone did. You know someone
did. They're like, fuck you don't do what I tell you.
So, in fact, let me turn on the music, because I think there's actually real music to this.
Real music.
There we go, get some MGS-based music here. So, database briefing or options. I don't know if it's the font, but I literally saw that as database and brie, as in the cheese, and then something else. So, check Metal Gear Solid 4 for save data. If there is a game clear data file, undisclosed information will be unlocked. Okay. So it's almost like an extra bonus. Literally, there's like language settings, background music, sound effects, screen adjustment, usual kind of stuff. In the database section, we have an encyclopedia, we have a timeline, we have a relationship chart. Oh my god. It's just red string everywhere. So, encyclopedia. I've clearly not looked at a lot of this, so let's look at all. These are all the things that are written here, like, just active sonar is A. Also, something I've just noticed, I don't know if my shoulder buttons are working, so this could be great fun for Batman. Peacemaker, like, you just get, like, lots of different things that you can look up. It's kind of wild. If we go into timeline, here apparently is the official Metal Gear Solid timeline from 1773.
1773.
The Patriots living in Boston form the Sons of Liberty. In 1789, the inauguration ceremony for President Washington takes place at Federal Hall.
Jeremy, I'm not sure I'm going to make it through the whole.
I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm not going to read all of it. But I will point out that in the year 19XX, the philosophers are founded.
Cool.
Let's try and scroll down here a bit. Okay, let's go further. Much further. So in 1950, US President Truman orders production of a slew of nuclear warheads. Well, that's not good. The boss encounters Naked Snake and trains him in combat, demolition,
and gives him some clothes,
and intel gathering techniques, and also the outbreak of the Korean War. This just like goes through so much, like in minute detail.
The timeline is insane. And the best part is, if you actually line up the Metal Gear Solid games, they're not in numeric order next to this. Absolutely, they are not.
Also, can I draw attention to, in 1975, Richard Dawkins publishes The Selfish Gene.
What does that have to do with anything?
Don't know.
I suppose it's to do with cloning, maybe. Maybe to do with cloning.
Also, Moth Fox, an MGS game set in 1769 would be fantastic. So yeah, it's just like it goes up to 2014.
What would the Metal Gear be? It would just be like a really efficient cannon of some kind.
But yeah,
we found a cannon that fires and doesn't take your fingers off. Dear God.
But now the relationship chart, Claire, the part I know you were really looking forward to.
Okay.
It's just,
this isn't a chart. This is a list.
I don't know if it's showing up on screen, but in the background, there's like a diagram of circles that move periodically with people. It's wild. It's mental, this thing. But
I love the background music that's kind of like trying to persuade you to take it seriously, where you're just like, this is the silliest thing I've ever seen.
So yeah, so that was the Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, in fact, no, wait, I've missed a bit. I'm sorry, I've missed a bit. Let me.
Important bit.
How do I get out of that screen? Right. The briefing section. Usage notes. To get the most out of the Metal Gear Solid 4 database, read this manual first. Make sure you understand the cautionary notes and use the Metal Gear Solid 4 database properly. PlayStation is a registered trademark and PS3 is a trademark of Sony Computer Entertainment Inc.
I like that you read that bit out.
You can search this archive for information on the characters, weapons, and settings of the Metal Gear saga by means of an encyclopedia, known as Gene, relationship map, meme.
The Gene.
Relationship map is meme, literally.
Yeah.
And timeline.
Why is it called meme?
I don't know, and scene. You can jump to various pages to access information by selecting the coloured word from each explanation. These are the games that are covered in the database. It's, like I say, it's something else, this thing. So, let's now...
Incredible.
So yeah, that was a trip down memory lane. But yes, I have a copy of NBA Jam on Fire Edition. I will be crap at it. I don't care. I have a copy of Crazy Taxi on here. Other games, I am quite a happy camper. But more to the point, my PS3 is working, which in itself is a miracle. But now, with that being said, Claire, let us attempt to access the Batman game, and let's see if this controller actually does work properly, because if it doesn't, plans change again.
You're in trouble if you need to shoulder anyone, because we don't think we can do that.
I probably won't be able to use any gadgets whatsoever.
Well, that's a shame, because that's pretty much Batman's whole thing.
His utility belt is God. Let's see how long this game takes to load, because I pretty should have thought about this. But yeah, I thought that was just like a fascinating encapsulation of going down memory lane on that, which was a really good time. Yeah,
no, it's very interesting, and I would be interesting to see what was on our PS3 if we ever found out where it was.
Arkham Origins. There it is. There it goes, changing the category for the stream. There we go. But yeah, love me some Arkham. If controller don't work, we invade Southampton, says Moth Fox.
Jeremy Versad.
I mean, actually, come to think of it, there is like a seat. I don't want to go to a CEX to buy a controller. Never do that, people. But if it comes to it, I will. So we're not going to pick up from where I was in the last save.
That's probably sensible, because you probably can't remember.
Exactly. So we're going to start a brand new game. We will experience at least the start of the Arkham Origins story. Information, the game supports autosave. Oh, okay, sure. So...
Can you imagine if a modern game was just like, just so you know, there's no fucking autosave?
What options do we have? Let's have a look. Game options. I might have to adjust these as I go because my Batman controls are normally quite weird. But that's fine. Oh, do we want hints? For now. Audio options. Subtitles, yes, that's all I cared about really to look at, so that's fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Controls. These are allegedly the controls. Yep, grapple apparently is the R1 button, and detective vision is L1. So if L1 doesn't work, I'm really
You're going to struggle.
Let's see how this goes. So with that being said, let's story.
Let's fucking
Oh, for crying out loud, there's more menus. So, we'll just do new game. Oh, for crying out more? What's the hardest difficulty? Just hard, alright, sure. Yeah, we'll go with normal. Subtitles, yes. Hints, brightness, yep. Now, Starto!
5 more menus, come on. Shit.
Do you let me know, folks, if I need to adjust any audio or anything? It's a bit quiet at the moment, but...
Man's thighs are silly.
Police and emergency services are urging Gotham residents to stay off the roads and in their homes tonight in light of the severe winter storm.
Man is an island, Bruce. You've been back for almost 2 years now. You can't expect me to believe that Gotham's most eligible bachelor is spending another Christmas alone.
You just ran out of time.
Knowing that tonight we put to rest one of Gotham's most heinous and relentless killers, Julian Gregory Day.
Commissioner Loeb, any comment on the rumor that it wasn't actually the cops who captured Mr. Day?
There is no such thing as a Batman.
Captain Gordon! Captain Gordon! Commissioner Loeb!
No further questions. No further questions.
All units, code 10 at Blackgate Prison. Communication is down. Possible to 11.
Delta 6-4 en route.
Dispatch 5-9. Confirm code 10. This is a breakout.
Suspect identified as Black Mask. Repeat, code 10 suspect is Black Mask. Commissioner Loeb is being held captive. Repeat, Commissioner Loeb is 701.
Come on, Batman.
See, even just opening cutscenes just get me so, like, jazzed to play this. It's like, yes! Yes!
Kelly forgot that 3 was his house.
So a big thing to remember as well is that because this game is set 8 years before, as they alluded to, Commissioner Gordon isn't affiliated with Batman and whatnot yet. So very much an
I feel like
antagonist.
it's like if I was Commissioner Gordon, I would really struggle to square away the fact that this guy is just making me look bad on a nightly basis. Have you seen those videos from the people who've encountered Batman and had a horrible time?
I think I have. So.
Well, no, it's just basically one of them was, hey, have you ever noticed how Batman always gets us when we do our shit at night? Maybe we should shift to doing crimes in the day. And then it cuts to like a not breakfast at Tiffany's, a breakfast club kind of thing. And it just says they became the most successful crime syndicate in the entire city. They never met Batman again. And most of them are just like...
Okay, but the shoulder buttons do work because I'm using them. Good.
Oh, good.
That's why I went into the menu immediately. It's like, good, excellent.
Maybe they just didn't do anything at that point. Excuse me. But yeah, like there was one where it's just like last words of people before encountering Batman, and it was just like Tony Mendoza, and it was just like, "Oh, you the Bat? You ain't so tough." And then it cuts to like the same as he kind of starts to swing. It pauses. It goes, "Tony Mendoza's legs were broken in 17 places. The doctor said they'd never seen more broken legs in their entire lives, and they consider him a medical miracle." And it's like, he will never walk again. It's just so funny.
How did you end up in the wall like that, buddy?
Batman. Quick stories happening.
No.
Oh.
Please. Not again.
Ow.
Wow. He's like, "Oh, I've met another Batman. He has a bat."
Behind you.
Come on. Expect me to fall for that? I mean, try something original.
Why are you helping him? He just battered you in the head. Oh,
He's behind you.
I see.
No. Stay away.
I just helped you, dude.
I mean, they don't seem like good guys, I'll be honest with you.
I heard the rumors, but you're not supposed to be real.
Tore this place apart.
I don't know what it is. It's huge.
Where is Black Mask?
I don't know. He's here for Commissioner
He was
Lowe.
just here, wasn't
One
he?
of his men knows where he's at.
No, it's one of his men.
Oh.
Just to confuse things. So it's like even just from
He
that,
was also wearing a black mask.
but even from that like initial bit of dialogue, his voice isn't too far off a Kevin Conroy like. I'm not sure how
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
sure
I
how
know
well
what
that
you
came
mean.
through in the thing. If I need to adjust the audio a bit. Turn that down a bit. Turn that down a tad. Okay, there we go. See if that helps.
Further instructions.
But yeah, Mattia, you saying that I remember the game being broken in places. I recall it not being perfect, but again, at this point, I'm very much just like, I just want an Arkham game that I don't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and I've only played through this once. I think I remember enjoying it, and I am even now. But
So why do you think it didn't get re-released like the others did?
because I think the studio Rocksteady all just kind of always treated us like, oh, that's that game. That isn't part of our trilogy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Black Mask's men. I'll make them tell me where I can find Black Mask.
Is his name actually spelled the way that Mothbox has put it in? Or is it spelled Loeb?
Commissioner
couldn't make
Loeb.
up the
So that is
subtitle.
correct.
Yeah. Oh, okay, like a lobe of the brain. I see.
I believe, yes. Okay, well, that takedown didn't work. There we go.
Okay, so I just googled it, and that is not how you spell it. It's spelled Loeb, like I said.
Oh, is it? Okay, fair dues.
I was about to say, because the only reason I say that is because I've seen that name before. As in, like, an actual surname. I think it's German?
Get
Maybe
him.
Dutch. Get him! Get him! Batman, get him!
Interrogate. Do the thing.
Black Mask?
How the hell should I know?
I'm going to make you talk. How much pain you endure before that is in your hands.
Yeah, it's slipping a bit there. I don't hear it, the Conroy.
Okay. He's headed for the execution chamber. With Loeb.
Smart move. Now you get to take a nap.
Okay, so the name Loeb is from German/Yiddish, and it means lion. That's where I know. The actual German name for lion is Löwe, but it's like a dialectal version of that.
What little Easter eggs are there in here? Can I zoom in on anything? No. No, it doesn't matter. We'll carry on for now. But any other random extra bits in here? A Calendar Man poster. Sure. Calendar Man is a Batman villain, a real villain.
I know Calendar Man is a Batman villain. I feel like if they ever, and forgive me if they've already done this, but if they ever made a film where he was the main villain, the release schedule would have to be very funky, you know, like just to play up to it.
Has Calendar Man been in any Batman film?
I don't know how I know about him. He must have been mentioned something.
That doesn't belong here. Wonder who's controlling it.
Who am I talking to?
Where did it go?
Matty's correct. There is a Jeff Loeb. It's not spelt the way you might think. It's J-E-P-H, who is an American film and television writer. Yeah. Lisa Loeb is also a singer. I've heard of her before.
Oh, I've forgotten how much I love Arkham Combat. Holy heck.
Well, I was watching a very interesting thing about this the other day, which is the whole Arkham game series almost was a rhythm action game. They got quite far through making the first one before deciding to not quite make it fully rhythm action. It is obviously still a kind of like prompt to thingy or whatever, but it's not what I would call rhythm action. And it was so well received that not only did it get used in all of the other Arkham games, it also kind of got copied and became the standard for most games of this kind.
Yeah, if you look at the recent...
Very interesting video I watched about it, yeah.
Yeah, if you look at the Spider-Man games as a prime example.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Ooh. Killer Croc. Gonna Croc.
Like that's what got you into this mess in the first place.
So where are you right now?
We are in Blackgate Penitentiary, I believe.
Ah, the pre-Arkham.
Knocking him off balance with my cape will expose him to my
Oh yeah, do the old cape and then beat him down thing.
Oh man, it's a man with a penchant for clobbering the disadvantaged.
Yeah, come to think of it, Matty, I've played Spider-Man 1 and I've got the Miles Morales game. I haven't got Spider-Man 2, but I'm definitely going to play them at some point.
Did I tell you about the visit I did to my sister where my nephew kept running in Spider-Man costume, but it was a different Spider-Man costume each time?
I think you've told me
so
about
literally,
that,
he ran in, and then he ran in 5 minutes later and it was a different Spider-Man. I was like, Miles Morales. So funny. He didn't have the head bit on because he's like 6 and he couldn't handle that. But because my niece is quite she's quite tall, but because she's growing, like her arms aren't quite in perfect sync with her body yet, so her arms are a little shorter than they should be. So if she buys a onesie that fits her body, the hands just sort of flop like this. So she was going around as Spider-Gwen, just slapping people with her hands. It was very funny.
Oh, I lost the combo, damn it.
Apologies, I'm talking about silly things.
No, you're not, it's all good. I do wonder if this game will ever get like a remake or even just like a port of some kind, but it's just sort of locked away in like the PS3 era, which itself, so many games are locked in the PS3 era because of the technology.
So Matty just clarified that this is the prison for supervillains who are not insane. So it's not an asylum, it's a prison.
Yes, sorry, I could have phrased that a bit better on my part.
I don't think, it's funny because I don't think the word asylum is actually used at all in the real world anymore. But the thing is, it's one of those words that everybody knows what it means. But I just don't think, I'd have to check this, but they tend to not call them that anymore. Because it kind of like, it went through a phase of like, the loony bin, the madhouse, the asylum, and now they don't call it that anymore because it's got this negative connotation.
I need to hurry and use my explosive gel.
All right, Batman, calm down. Let's detonate.
Detonate. I saw a trailer for the new Witcher, like animated thing that's coming out. I think it's called like Sirens or something.
Okay.
And it's an interesting combination because they've got Jaskia's voiced by Joey Beatty, who is the guy who plays Jaskia in the Witcher TV series.
There's Black Mask.
I mean, I can see why they call him that.
It's a great cosplay, to be fair.
It's a difficult one to pull off, I'll be honest with you. You've got to be careful how you make that Black Mask without causing offence.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Don't paint it on. Do not paint it on.
No, exactly. It would have to be like a proper, like...
It'll have to be some kind of suit, yeah.
It's a crafted thing.
That's a good point, Matty. That makes sense. Like asylum, as in to seek asylum. Asylum as a holding place for inverted commas nutters is not really a thing anymore. Although it's funny because it was obviously meant to mean that, like an asylum, like this is a place where people who are mentally disturbed can seek peace, which is kind of not really what would happen. Now, Jeremy, you love these games, and so you probably will know this.
Okay.
There is one of these games where there is an achievement that you can get, and I can't remember what the achievement's called, but I think you have to get it for like punching out almost everyone.
Oh, that's
Does
so
that make sense?
hard. Like I can get to a point.
No, but the game, the reason the game it happens in is the game where you turn up and, you know, Arkham Asylum is obviously kind of going a bit insane. And all these guys are sitting out front like, oh, the Joker told us to like let you in. You've got a ticket, Batman. And then you walk in and the rows are lined with like dudes, who are not doing anything to you. And you can just walk down and they'll be like, Batman, kind of thing. But if you just go and punch them all out, that's the only way you can finish the achievement, is you have to literally punch out some guys who've not done anything to you yet. And it's just like, I think it might be an achievement called like Party Pooper or something.
Yeah, that
but it's
sounds
just, like,
right.
Uncool Batman. They're like, happy birthday, and you just punch him in the face.
I should look for a way to access the weak wall beside him. Maybe a vent.
Let's do that, Batman.
Do love event. Do not speak of the event, it will cause distress.
Oh, hello. Things to get done. Judge Harkness. Celebrate. New Year party. Day with her. Go fishing. Turkey Day with family. New calendars.
Turkey Day?
Thanksgiving.
Is this the Calendar Man thing?
I think so, yeah. This is his cell. Aha, there it is. Backlaw.
I'm just remembering the terrible Catwoman game they made to sync up with the movie, and the controls were so shit. Just having Aaron having a breakdown trying to do it.
I've never seen that film.
I mean, I don't think you're missing much, but it's like the game that came out was also really janky to the point where, like, the controls just didn't do what they were supposed to do. Very frustrating sounding.
Oh, damn it. Hang on. I've set more gel next to me.
Oh no, I batched it up.
There we go.
Oh, Explodio. Oh, Matty said, wasn't he the villain in the Long Halloween? The Calendar Man?
Now you mention it, that does sound... Yeah, now you mention it. I actually need to give that a reread.
I mean, I don't recognise the title of The Long Halloween. What film was that? The Long
Halloween is I want to say it's a 12-issue, like, Batman story where... Oh, I'm trying to remember. Like, each issue is a month of the year that and the story begins and ends on Halloween, I think it is. Funny enough, actually, I think actually it might actually be written by Jeff Loeb, come to think of it.
Yeah, and so the film that was, it was like a... What was it? It doesn't look like... It was an animated film.
There's a 2-part animated film, which actually I've got on Blu-ray. I still need to watch at some point.
Weirdly enough, I think that's where Matty has got the name Jeff Loeb from, because he wrote that. Yeah, okay, alright.
I'm firing batarangs, but they're not...
Press both switches at around the same time.
Thank you, Matty, and thank you for forgiving us for missing that, because we obviously did.
Alright, let's see if I can make this work. Bat.
Make it work.
There you go. There you go. Hit them both at the same time.
Rang that bat. Bat that rang.
Oh, I should also add as well, because I still have a save on this, and because you can't delete trophy records from a PSN account, heck if I know if I'm unlocking things as I go along, because I've already done it, like, over 10 years ago.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So if a trophy...
No one's going to give you shit for that, dude.
So if a trophy suddenly pops up, it'll never get synced to my PlayStation account, because I have no intention of connecting this console to the internet again.
Yeah, we were worried. I don't know if we were on stream when we said that, Jeremy, but it was just like, what if they steal your copy of Arkham Origins? It's not like PT where they reached in and stole it.
Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, that's right, Matty. Thank you. I thought it was that. I've not read Long Halloween in quite a while, actually. The first time I read it, I remember I was on a very long airplane flight. So.
And a very long airplane. That plane is so long.
Part of him wants to flip that switch.
I am the calendar man. I am the one who plans. Oh shit, my battery is about to die on my laptop.
Oh no!
It's okay, it's okay. I have the power cable. I was cheekily funneling power into my phone.
What's all this about, Sionis? Haven't I always come
The
through
phone,
for you?
the computer was nice enough to warn me. You're like, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be piloting a ship?
And you're not on it.
What are you talking about? I'm not on it? After all I've done for you. I'm a police commissioner, damn it!
Show's over, boys.
Oh dear.
Well.
Batman. Batman.
Time to dive through the window. Yeah.
My favourite.
I'm too late. Commissioner
So,
Loeb is
I want to tell a quick story because something Mothfox has said just reminded me of it. In my job, I work with 3 different South Asian countries, India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. And anyone who knows anything about India knows that effectively India is kind of several countries smashed together by the British Empire about 100 years ago. So arguably India is more than one country. There's definitely like hundreds of languages. So the reason I mention this is because we are starting a project, obviously, that involves all these countries. I wanted to make a calendar of all their holidays, you know, to try and avoid important days in the calendar, not suggest like, oh, let's have our AGM on this day and have it turn out to be an important day that everyone in India has the day off or something, you know, that we don't have in the UK. The issue I ran into almost immediately is the fact that most of our holidays, our bank holidays in the UK, are based on the Gregorian calendar, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry, I didn't respond.
No, it's okay, sorry. And only very few of our holidays are what are called based on the lunar calendar, one of which is Easter, which is why Easter moves. You know, like sometimes you can't always be like, oh yeah, Easter is this time every year. You can usually work out when it's going to be, but it's never the same exact date. Do you know what I mean? Now, what I found out was in Islam and also in Hinduism, most of their holidays are lunar based. So this makes it very difficult if you're trying to forward plan, especially seeing as some of them appear to have like things like, oh, you have to go and look at the moon from this hilltop on this day, and if you see this, then that holiday will be 2 weeks from now. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out.
memory card is
And the confusing thing is, I think Pakistan and India both have a bank holiday for the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, right?
Yeah, sounds right.
They're on different days. Why? We know when his birthday was, right?
Oh, sorry.
They chose.
Right, I'm with you. Sorry.
So I was like, oh, they have a birthday, they have a thingy for Mahatma Gandhi. That will be the same in another country. No, they just chose a different day because they were like, well, we can't have that day because they've got that day. And I was like, what? And let's not even get into the fact that half of their bank holidays are all Independence Days, either from us, as in the UK, or each other. And I'm like, this is just politically fraught. I'm going to stop this project immediately. And I never did finish it. I mean, there are rules for Easter. It's something to do with a certain number of weeks after something. I could look it up myself, but it's not massively interesting, so I'm not going to. You can always Google it.
So the other thing about this game is that...
Yes.
In fact, I'll let this cutscene play, then I'll say what I'm going to say.
Sure. Is this the game when Croc, like, stalks you?
No, that's Asylum, I think. Or maybe one of the other ones as well.
Right.
Oh, attack!
Oh, Lord, he coming.
So the other thing about this game is that because it was the one in between City and
Asylum. No.
Knight, that's the one.
Yeah.
Ooh, fire! Fire! Fail! Am I dead? No, I'm not. I might be in a minute though.
Ooh, spider death.
So the other thing about this game is because it came out in between the development cycle of Arkham Knight, but after City had been released, a lot of people just didn't vibe with this game because it wasn't the same voice actors, it was a prequel, all that kind of stuff. So that's why it kind of never really got its sort of just desserts, you could say. But it's all right. You know, is it the best of the bunch? No. But is it still good fun? Yeah. But if this had been released at a different time, I bet it would have got a far better reaction.
Yeah, like if they'd released it now, having not done an Arkham game for ages, I think this would have been way more popular.
Exactly. Or imagine as well, like following. Oh dear, I just got a tank thrown at me.
Following my death.
Following like the. Oh god, I don't know if I can talk and play. Hang on.
Yeah, you carry on. You carry on.
There we go. Hit him. Good. Evade! So I think if this game had been released almost independently on its own time, like you said, if this had been released maybe after a long time, or heck, if this had been released in like, instead of Suicide Squad, but perhaps a bit more polished and refined, I bet people would have really dug this as a game.
Yeah, the thing is with Suicide Squad, as we know, it was released with a very specific goal in mind.
Oh, yeah.
And the goal was garbage, and therefore the game was kind of garbage, and was pulled. So I don't think this would never have fitted in with their release schedule at the time.
Yeah, because this was kind of filler in between the games, but even though I'm still having good fun with this, like genuinely having a good laugh with this already. Oh. How do
the idea of a game as filler is an interesting one. I can't think of. I mean, they probably have been. I just can't think of other things that have had a filler game like that.
That's a good point. I'm trying to think off the top of my
Especially
head.
with games, because it's like, oh, it'll be ready when it's ready. Fuck off, kind of thing.
The boss of me is me. I want teeth. I want answers.
Till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Black Mask assassins, yes.
Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
At least we know he won't.
Well, we know we're not going to kill him because he turns up in fucking Asylum. Oh wait, no, hang on.
Because the Batman don't kill anyone.
Hold me right there.
Oh, he says. He definitely shortened several lines.
No such thing as a Batman, huh?
Hey, get
That
over
sounds like the
here!
guy from the animated. That guy sounds like the guy from fucking the animated series.
Bullock.
Bullock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved Bullock.
That might
He's so
actually be
good.
Bullock, come to think of it.
That would be fun. Let me check that out.
Are you back for the night, sir? Shall I warm up Christmas dinner?
No. It's going to be a long night, Alfred. I just ran into a human-shaped crocodile. Who told me Black Mask has hired assassins to kill me.
Yeah, Matty says I think that was
Woody.
Bullock. So, can we
Let's have a look.
have I got any upgrades? I've got an upgrade point. So, let's do some combat upgrade. Progress through the story to reveal this upgrade. All right, sure. Let's get some more combat armor because I need
This guy
more.
called Robert Costanzo.
Use the back computer to analyze the memory card.
Funnily enough, Costanzo also acts as a voice double for Danny DeVito.
Okay, interesting.
So he's often stood in for him, example, as Philoctetes in the Hercules TV show and Kingdom Hearts franchise. Interesting. He also played Joey Tribbiani's father in Wait, hang on.
Sir, as in more than one.
That's right.
Yes,
And
no,
you heard
that's
this
right.
from the mouth of a crocodile, man.
His name is Killer.
Very spiky
He's
mouth of a
already
crocodile.
behind bars.
Oh, I pity his cellmate.
I don't. Let's see what else is on the drone's hard drive.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
They're all hired killers, the best in the business.
It is him,
Mask
same
is
guy.
Messing around. Slade Wilson, Deathstroke.
Yeah,
Former
no, you're right,
military,
Matty. You're
subject
100%
of a
right. It
failed
was him.
medical
Chris
experiment.
Danza.
Failed, you say?
Garfield Lynn's.
I always thought that
Firefly
Bullock's reaction to
burns on
Batman was
90%
much
of
more
bodies.
realistic.
His
Like,
obsession is
fuck this guy.
Unlike anyone I know.
Fuck him in particular.
Here's a face I don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
14 escapes, huh? Well, you won't forget Nada. What the?
It's a fun little cutscene.
Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot.
Copperhead, that's a snake, isn't
He's an
it?
expert
Or is that a
sharpshooter.
cottonmouth?
How on earth?
Suspected of many assassinations.
No,
Dangerous,
Cottonmouth's
but
someone different, I
reckless.
think.
Street
No,
Detective
Cottonmouth is a
Buster
snake. I
Kaczynski
just don't know if Copperhead is
calls
also a
himself
snake.
Electrocutioner.
Shocking.
Yeah, if I know anything, Electrocutioner is a bit of a joke.
Skill is unmatched.
I
In this
forgot
game.
Shiva was in this. Holy cow.
Yes, it is a snake. I forgot. Yeah, Copperhead is a snake. Thank you, my friends.
One night to kill the bad.
Bane. Here. In Gotham.
Bane. It'll be very bad.
Insert Simpsons theme of McBain here.
No, I just do Ian doing the radio Bane voice. It'll be very, very
Why
good
would he
for
be
you.
taking money as a hired killer?
He just loves killing.
Is that Warden Joseph?
Must be how Black Mask got inside the prison. He uses torture for intimidation and entertainment.
8 assassins after your head. What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who is operating this drone. Make them tell me what they know. Then I'm going to find
President Obama?
and put an end to this.
Hello, Harriet. Hope you're doing well.
Sir,
Harry?
I may be stating the obvious here, but you do realize...
I was about to say, if she was here, I was going to get her to come over.
True identity.
But she's not in the same hotel as me, unfortunately. Although we did meet and high five earlier.
They'll put innocents in danger to attract my attention. I can't.
I'm actually facing the wrong way. I can't even wave towards Harriet because I'm facing out the other way of the hotel.
There's only one person in Gotham who can get his hands.
I don't know what's happening in the last 30 minutes of the UCP stream, but Matty is very keen that we all
Next waypoint
watch
was
it.
a rendezvous with
Okay.
men at Jezebel
I
Plaza.
saw him mention it earlier.
I'll make them talk.
Yeah, the UCP folk, Cliff and Ash, were doing like a day-long stream.
You're sure this is
Yeah, I think I saw a note like pop up on my phone going, "We're going live," and I was like, "Huh?"
Tonight instead.
I just saw it flash by.
Yeah, I managed to tune in for a whole bunch of it.
Everything is prepped and ready to
What were they? Was it a fundraiser? What was it?
They were doing a day-long stream of playing the new WWE game. And sort of various parts
Oh,
of it and
cool.
such.
Alright,
And
fair
also
enough.
like sort of launching a couple of other elements relating to UCP as well. Under
That's neat. I like
consultation podcast for those potentially watching who are
Yes.
not in the know.
If there's a mod in the chat, which Matty is there, feel free to whack a link to their Twitch in here. I'm cool with that.
Jezebel Plaza in time to
Hard-working
find
boys, those guys are.
Is this my workbench? Look at that equation. Let's figure that out. Absolutely not.
42.
Oh, there's a bed.
Oh, you're currently sat at the bar and just dropping in for a few minutes. That's fine, Harry.
Fair
If my
dues.
husband is with you, then tell him I say hi. How was your hunt for cards? Because I saw Harriet and Ian Decadane were looking for cards earlier. They were on a card hunt.
I imagine that Probably Forbidden Planet helped them out a little bit if it was open.
Yeah, and luckily Anna, my friend who lives in Southampton, was able to point them towards a few newish stores that are available in like the Marlins that would be selling Lorcana cards. So
Nice.
they had a lady on the inside.
That's a dangerous thing to be aware
Which was
of.
handy. It is dangerous.
Is this the training facility?
No, this is all the people whose legs and arms you've hacked off, but not technically killed.
Let me not train.
You're like, God, I gotta get better. I can't even hit these fucks.
Sheriff can't get like on the weight bench and just do some reps as Batman. That'd be quite funny.
I feel in later games they would have let you do that and made it like a fucking achievement or something.
Like a mini game.
Yeah, God knows that Final Fantasy VII's got enough of those.
All right, let's get in the wing bat.
The wing bat, is that what it's called?
No, Batwing. Sorry, but I said it as a joke.
Okay, I was literally vaguely having a thought, thinking, "What is that thing called?" I feel like it's got the name of a bird, but no, I think I was wrong. Ooh, that's where the ladies hang out.
There you go. So, select a drop-off point for the Batwing to take you to. So, this is the Bowery. So this is the other thing as well. It's a lot of the reason why I think a bunch of people didn't get on as well with this game is the layout was very similar to Arkham City in terms of what there was.
Well, you said, didn't they? They used a bunch of the old assets.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to make a game on the cheap. Yeah, sure.
So, track down the Pingvin and interrogate the Pingvin's arms dealer.
First stop, Gotham Zoo.
Time to get on your bike and into the plane.
The Batbike.
Alfred, I'm tracking it too. It appears the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage. You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir. Got it. We're close to one now.
Yeah.
Batman.
Deactivate the jamming signals.
Is there a superhero team or person who has a plane that's named after a bird? Am I thinking of something?
The X-Men have the Blackbird. Maybe
that's what I'm thinking of. My brain was telling me Teen Titans, but I think I was wrong. So yeah, fair enough. Oh fuck! It's the Batman! Batman!
Hey, Batman!
He's a Batman.
Use my smoke pellets here. I need to get up and
Pelleto Smoko.
Can't shoot what he can't see.
Okay, it's a hostage over there.
Head on is a good way to get myself
Our Bats
shot.
does like breaking things, doesn't he?
But they won't expect an attack from above. Nobody ever does.
Limp Bizkit's break stuff starts playing. Have you seen that they've used Limp Bizkit Rolling as the new opening for their new Devil May Cry anime?
Have they really?
Oh yeah. And it is so weird. I showed it to Keith in the hope that he would think it was like somebody had made it as a joke and then go, that's a really good film. But he was like, interesting choice of song. And I was like, yeah, I like the song. I'm not sure how well it fits with the opening.
Oh, that's a hostage,
I can sneak up on the hostage taker by crawling through the vent.
You love a vent. We love this. We love vents.
As long as it's not an Event Horizon, then we're doing fine.
Ew.
You think it's the guy that hired us?
Should I take him down through a vent?
Get yourself to safety and call the police. They'll want to see what's going on here.
Okay, I will.
Hey, Batman!
I was hearing about a shooting on the Brooklyn subway that took place a couple of years ago, and the police were really quick on the scene because they happened to be like nearby, and but they turned up and all of their phones were like out of order, so they were like yelling to people, "Call the police!" and they were like, "But you are the police!" Like, "Call more police!"
What I really like about the early stage of this game so far is that if you've never played an Arkham game, they're doing a very good job of introducing the abilities.
All I want is for you
Yeah, and I mean, I think all games should have that to an extent. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't always just presume someone will have It's like movies, isn't it? You have to kind of assume that maybe people haven't done everything already.
Where's the final bad guy? Oh, you're up there. Of course you are.
Hey, buddy.
Ready for a ledge takedown? Oh, hang on. No, I've balled that. Hang on.
You mean ledge as in legendary or ledge as in a literal ledge?
Hang on, let me try it again. Take 2. So. Whee!
Bye.
Oh, my ankle!
Oh, he's probably fine. Certainly no life-changing injuries. I mean, the Batman doesn't kill people, right?
But he's Bruce Wayne. Nothing goes wrong.
You know what's really interesting? There was a guy who had a murder charge put up against him. I think it was 20 years after he shot the dude. Because he didn't die for 20 odd years, but they found out that the reason he died when he did was because of that gunshot. So even though it took 20 years for him to die, they were like, it's murder, you killed him. Which I think is completely correct. It's just really interesting, like, that I think it holds the record for longest from injury to death and be still counted as a murderer kind of thing.
Now, if I remember correctly, this version of, like, the detective version is different to how it was implemented in the first 2 games. In that you'd
be the one who'd know that, you know.
In that you sort of had to, like, more scan evidence and recreate crime scenes to figure out what happened.
Oh, interesting.
So you sort of scan the evidence.
His name is David Shannon, a Gotham Optics employee sent here to repair a faulty network tower. But what killed him? Scanning the DNA impact on the wall should provide an answer.
Just too many electromagnetic waves.
So now we're recreating the scene.
I see.
Because this is how technology works.
Impact analysis.
Yeah, totally. Like in CSI where they increase the resolution. Totally thing we can do.
Access panel. I should scan it for additional clues.
Time to scan the evidence scanner.
It looks like the panel was.
What's the thing in Red Dwarf that's like the drive that he has to scan, and they think it's going to explode and kill him?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I'm uploading some.
It's like I think it's in Waiting for Death, or the one where Lister thinks he's gonna. It's Future Echoes, where Lister thinks he's gonna.
Oh, that's season 1.
Yeah, but what is it like?
He's a rather unremarkable criminal.
I think what the fucking thing is. Navicomp. It's the Navicomp, and he wants him to hook it up to the something. Hook it up to the drive plate or something. I can't remember. Matty says, so Jeremy, 2 bits of wrestling news.
I can bypass the booby-trapped access.
Let me get through this dialogue. Hang on.
I'm just trying not to miss things.
Reviewing the crime scene will show me where it is.
So, few people know, GCR, Guy Chemical Room.
Okay, that's interesting, Matty. Very well. Very well.
Oh. Which part of the ring broke?
I still need to actually, I don't know what happened in the anniversary show the other day, actually, so I need to watch that as well. But, right, what am I looking for?
I don't need gloves to hold this, because I'm homosexual.
Press select. Or not.
Okay, the writing for the thing is really small, so I read that as Lex Luger is going into the hat of fame.
Yeah, makes sense. He's going into the Hall of Fame. I'm not surprised.
Get in the hat, Lex. Get in the hat. It's a really big hat.
Follow the red trail as you scrub through the crime scene. Oh, right, to reveal hidden evidence. So, let's reveal some hidden evidence. Follow the red trail. Follow the red trail. We go.
To be an interesting overlay of the Dora the Explorer. Like, can you point to the body? See.
Oh, do I need to open the vent? I could have said that a few minutes ago.
Open the vent? You love vents.
Let's scan this.
This card has the codes I need to hack any of the network tower's access panels.
How convenient.
How convenient.
Dora the CSI Explorer. There we go. Here's a fun little game. So
CSI Arkham.
So using the two thumbsticks on the controller,
right.
You've got to rotate them to form a word or a phrase. So it's like it's like half characters for each one. So unfortunate was the code, and I had to like rotate the two halves to unlock it.
I see. That seems incredibly unsafe and not very hard to break.
But this is Batman, so he's got advanced tech.
Oh yeah, sure. He's using. You know, if this was made more recently, it'd be like, I'm using AI. It's like, Batman, we've scraped all your data and everyone knows who you are now.
But as for the Lex Luger thing, I'll have a watch the video at some point.
Contact
But
the GCPD. Let them know about the body. Send the
That's
data
the guy
for
who's
my
named after a
analysis,
gun, right?
Certainly, sir. Does this mean
not him specifically, I don't think.
I think so.
Isn't a Luger a gun?
Oh, it is, but him specifically.
Yeah, but
Ooh, excuse me.
I wasn't sure if he took his name from the gun.
Pry it open. There we go. Because I'm Batman.
Batman.
Well,
Oh.
the King's thug himself. Figured it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Sorry about the mess downstairs.
Who is this?
Think of me as a great big mystery, one you're never going to solve.
Enigma, then.
Oh, you must think you're so clever. Well, how's this for clever? I've taken control of towers all over the city. As long as they're active, your Batwing's useless. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way. I mean, this one's practically begging to be taken offline, and you still can't hack it. Pun intended, of course.
So yes, because this is 8 years before Arkham, the Riddler has not been established as a thing yet.
Yeah, so at least you don't have to go around and get all those bullshit trophies.
Well.
Black Mask's not going to like this.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that's why I asked.
Oh.
With the jammer
Coventry.
offline, I can travel here with the Batwing. Those relays are part of a distributed security system. I wonder what they're protecting. That must be where Enigma set up shop. I need to pay him a visit.
So we've got Burnley, we've got Coventry as places to go.
What?
It says Burnley on screen.
I believe you, I just don't know why he's going to random places in the UK. Basingstoke?
I see you
Carlisle?
regained control of the Batwing, sir. I suppose it's off to Jezebel Plaza, then.
That's the plan. Then I've also got a lead on Enigma.
Well, don't overthink it too much, sir. We both know you'll eventually wind up doing both.
Oh, you.
Well, if you say so.
Okay, then.
Let's, Oh, okay, the door is locked, so there must be... Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll go out the door.
You're a genius. No wonder you are the hero Gotham deserves.
I am the Batman.
The Batman. Mr. John Q. Batman.
I think another thing this game probably suffered as well was like Arkham fatigue. Because Arkham City was
the
so...
irony.
Well, it's just because it was like... Because Arkham City itself was so expansive as a game.
Yeah.
So, hold X to run and glide off the edge. Let's go gliding! Whee!
Let's go, gamers. Oh, his cape makes the shape of the Batman.
That it does.
Very cool. Batmen keep falling on my head.
Rumble! This guy came to...
Hey, Batman! Just thought the voice I from Arkham City.
Literally, all of those videos from that guy, like the guy that I was like, oh, I clicked the Batman once. It's like, Vinny did not survive the second encounter with the Batman. It's just really funny. And it's always got the same fucking, like, uplifting, almost like, in the arms of the angels music playing underneath it. Really fucking funny.
Oh, how do I bring up the freaking map again? I've forgotten. No.
You need to know how to get to fucking Fort William or wherever we're going.
That's not a select. It's select. Okay.
We're going to Paisley, people!
So yeah, so we've got Coventry, the Diamond District, we've got Burnley, Gotham's Pioneers Bridge, then we've got a bunch of other stuff from previous games, the Bowery, Park Row, Amusement Mile, lots of stuff. Ooh, look at that, that's the Batcave, right there.
Probably should make sure that's not on all these maps.
So, the first thing I see over here...
Bruce Wayne, why does the Batcave turn up on Google Maps? Oh, that shouldn't be showing up like that.
Why is that there?
Yeah, what? Damn.
It's not doing anything, or is it? A data storage device contains encrypted blackmail. I keep moving the thing, hang on. Blackmail data. Does that mean I can decrypt?
There's an Jeremy auto mods just caught something.
Oh, okay. I'm on it.
Before you delete it, oh, too late. I was thinking we could find if there was a word in it we could block. Because, you know, we blocked a few.
Yeah,
we'll seem to get rid of most of ours.
We'll go through that again at some
point. We'll look at it later. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
So I'm trying to decode a broadcast. You can cycle.
Batman's take on the spirit box. He's finding ghosts.
Oh, that looks different. I genuinely forgotten how this element of the game works.
Spoiler: all of those presents are bombs. 100%.
Probably. Well, we'll come back to that when I inevitably forget this is here. So.
Matty just said I don't know what's going on. If it's to do with the auto mod thing I just mentioned, sometimes things get caught and they get caught before they even get to the chat, and that's what just happened because I can see Jeremy's OBS screen. So it won't have appeared for you, but it was somebody trying to buy followers and it got caught by Automod and Jeremy just deleted it. So that's why it didn't turn up for you.
Yeah, it's like...
Which I presume it did. It's automatic, yeah, it just gets caught and flagged before it gets into the chat. Which I think is kind of how we want that to work, isn't it? So,
well, in a perfect world, nothing will appear on screen as more the thing. But
well, it didn't appear on screen. It only appeared on screen that you and I can see, so that's okay.
Oh no, it's more from the perspective. Yeah, it's more from the perspective that because I have the chat appearing on screen, it's trying to prevent those things from appearing, as it were.
Yeah, but like I don't think it actually appeared in the public chat. I think it was just on like your thing there.
All units, getting calls about a disturbance. Stand by for location.
Crime in progress. Let's go crime in.
The location is progress.
Let's go crime solving.
Let's go and do anti-crime to cancel out the crime.
Where am I going? GPS, take me to the crime.
Gotham Police Service, GPS.
Hang on, will it appear on my map? Is it on the map? No, it's not. Curses.
Shit.
Run like the wind.
That looks like the crime in progress.
There we go.
Dispatcher just mentioned. I could go investigate, perhaps stop the crime, but I also need to get to the arms dealer at Jezebel Plaza.
You could go investigate, stop the crime, but I am kind of hungry. I did just pass a Nando's.
Whee! Hello, boys. Oh, that's the wrong character. Sorry. Oh, darn it! Lost my combo. You broke my combo, you heathen.
A combo breaker. Shut ripper.
quite basic on the combo stuff. Like, I wish I was better at like implementing gadgets, but I'm just not.
Well, considering you thought you wouldn't be able to use the gadgets at all when you came in.
That was only because of the MGS thing, not necessarily responding how I thought it would.
Oh, I see.
There we go. Well, there we go. Hard day's work resolved. Let's get to Jezebel Plaza.
Did you just like fly? Oh, you. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Grapple hooked and glided.
I glide. I glid.
There you go.
I glided.
Look at my dance. Oh no, they're doing a dance. I'm doing a dance.
I heard that bad. He don't care for dance.
Batman.
Batman, I want to dance. Nah.
I think there was a joke. I can't remember what podcast it was years ago, but someone made a joke of like, every criminal in Arkham is Nolan North. I can't get by this. just like, it's always Nolan North's voice in just a slightly different tone. He's like, I can't deal with this.
Now you've noticed it, you can't unnotice it. It's like when I found out that in Breath of the Wild, all of the like non-player characters and faces are based on Mii's, like those little Nintendo things. And now once you see it, you can't unsee it. They're not bad, it works, it's just you can't unsee it.
I don't know if the Riddler trophy things are actually unlocked yet, but I'm sure... Are they? Hang on, let's have a look at the menu thing. Enigma. Now we'll come back to them, not fast. Main story stuff for now. If I happen to solve anything else, great. When grappling over longer distances, use the grapnel accelerator.
Grapnel?
I can sort of do like a launch. Ooh! So.
Whee!
Trust me, I'll take out those assassins before they even know I'm there.
It's not just that. If some curious child looks at shoes pattering across the rooftop, they expect Santa Claus, not a black-clad bat creature.
I don't matter.
Oh, you cretin!
Who are you talking to?
The guy that broke my combo. Just for that.
Okay.
Whee! Fly into the city.
You take me high.
Take me home. Do you know what? Here's a freaking tangent. I don't know why it's suddenly coming to my head, but so my folks in the house, they like to listen to Radio 2. It's perpetually on. I can't escape it unless I'm wearing headphones.
Do they actually listen to it? Because I find a lot of people don't actually listen to the radio.
They listen to it. And they have like one of their quiz gimmick things that they do like on weekdays.
Is it Popmaster?
Probably, I don't know.
I
try desperately to avoid Radio 2. But what occurred was the question came up of what country are Franz Ferdinand from? Like no clue or anything, as it were. That was just the question.
Yeah.
And the person thought about it, and their answer ended up being America.
I probably would have guessed that.
And it just kind of made me think of, I didn't remember, but my thought was, my initial answer is Scotland.
Yeah, I feel like now I think about it, they're British, but I honestly couldn't tell you. I think I saw them once.
Once?
In The Edge of the Wedge. I think it was them. Are they the guys who did I Predict a Riot?
No, that's Kaiser Chiefs. They did I say, don't Chiefs, you know? You say you don't know.
You don't know. Yeah, that one. In fairness, I always got Franz Ferdinand and Kaiser Chiefs mixed up.
Fair. I mean, Kaiser Chiefs in itself is a thing.
I think it's because the Kaiser and the Ferdinand thing, they both seem to be from the same part of history, and I get confused.
Yeah, there is another. Also, there was some nasty shit that came about the Kaiser Chiefs, but I think they've totally excommunicated the guy involved.
Really? Don't know about that.
Oh, there was some bad stuff that came out. I've never really.
Is it as bad as the other band that we don't talk about?
Well, there's a few of them.
No, but you know what I mean. You know the one I mean.
Yeah, I'm not. I seem to recall it was pretty nasty shit, and in the end, the rest of the band basically went, "Well, you're out."
Yeah.
And then they carried
Kaiser
on.
Chiefs -1, who's been demoted.
The heck do I go? Hang on.
Surprise Keith cameo.
IRL Keith. There he is.
Hi.
Look at that.
Looking at what have you been up to?
Just talking with people. I'm just gonna grab some stuff.
Are they guys heading off?
Well, no, he's got a panel. So.
Oh, is it tonight?
Yes.
Wish him good luck from me. Our friend Sam is doing a panel on bunraku, which is a traditional form of Japanese puppetry.
Nice.
He did. I think he took a course in puppetry a while ago, and I'm glad he's managed to stick with it because it's super interesting.
Hey, Batman.
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 I'm Batman. I'm Spider-Man. I come over the house.
We're going to the signal right there. So, here we go. Let's go down there. Oh, I thought the game was about to crash for a second there.
Here, I need to find a
the game shattered like Batman's ankles.
Nine o'clock in the game.
Not a dime changes.
Time to go to bed.
Tell you about. If anyone knows where Black Mask and his assassins are, it's him. But Penguin's hard to find.
Such a good visual, that.
Here. I'll make them talk.
Guys! So, little boys, what do you want for Christmas? Oh wait, I already know.
Is it a gun? It's a gun! Oh, you listen to my letter.
See if you've been naughty or... Oh, nice.
Who's this?
Loose Lips, I believe was his name.
Oh no, he's about to go out and make some ships sink.
Must be in charge.
Time to get the pumpkin to Santa hat.
Where's the rest of them? Whoa, easy, tiger.
I'm gonna listen into the conversation for a sec.
Sneaky beaky.
So if I'm gonna take out anyone, it's gonna be the dude with the gun first.
Very smart.
Let's just
but also there are several extra guns around.
Try it out. Make sure
Boom! Oh no, don't fly away! That was wrong.
Let's get it.
You can fly?
Well, I grappled away.
I see.
Oh, you broke my combo, you cretin. Whee! Oh, stop! Look, too many of you.
No, I need that crap.
There's too many of you dingoes.
Dingoes, you're just making things up now.
Ugh. Stop hitting me!
That's kind of the thing they do, though.
I'm probably gonna lose this battle. Good practice, though.
No.
That happens, you know. It's annoying when you get to like the last guy and then you lose it, but you know.
Yeah, true.
No! Don't fly away.
Okay. I
That was a very anticlimactic ending, but sure. Let's talk. Let's talk to Loose Lips. And by talk, I mean interrogate.
Where's the
I don't think why I would have seen this clip.
Again, this is the forgotten Arkham game, so.
Where is he?
No, but I've seen it on like a compilation thing. I can't think why, what the thingy would have been.
See, Batman's untrained at this point. He's not used to just, you know, letting people tell the info.
Time to talk. Where's Cobblepot?
Let me go!
I always forget that's his name. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, you better hurry or he's gonna Cagliostro you.
Please, stop! Stop! I'll call him.
He just stole his phone because it rang.
Too late. I already
It's like,
have what I need.
it's a picture of the penguin in lingerie and he's like, oh. That was just mean.
If I can read this SIM card, I may be able to locate Penguin.
Who remembers SIM cards?
Alfred, getting interference on my
Aren't they still in phones?
on your side.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm seeing it as well. It's from the nearby GCR tower. It's the same signal jamming the Batwing's auto-nav systems. I've highlighted the tower on your map.
I'll need to stop.
Oh no, I'll have to know the way around Gotham myself.
Sorry, apologies for the flashing images there, folks.
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
Oh, but there's a crime in progress. I want to do the crime.
I know you want to do a crime, Jeremy.
Whee! Oh, too far, too far. I've gone past the crime. I've gone past the crime. My bad. Where's the crime? I've missed the crime.
Overshot the crime, overshot the crime!
Crap.
Oh shit!
Where's the crime? Where's the crime? Hang on. Where's the crime? Was that the crime? No. Crap! I've lost the... where's the crime gone? Oh,
You're the only
crap.
person who knows.
Fine, you know what? Just for that, you milados.
Now nobody gets to have a crime. Jeremy's like, I blame you for some reason.
Oh, it's all your fault. You. Always you. Am I hitting the wrong button? Probably.
For you.
Right. Now, where was the crime? It was near. Very near. So near, I don't know where it was. Well, on that basis... Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. I can tell I'm not played an Arkham game in a while.
You're doing better than I would have done.
Right, hang on. Let's set camp on the roof here. Hang on. Okay. Now let's go to the comms tower. Set waypoint. Okay. Let's go to the comms tower in the Bowery.
The Bower Tower.
Bower Town.
Bower Tower.
Oh, how close am I? Oh, I'm right by it. Okay.
But don't you think it's weird? We've never seen this guy or heard his voice. Nothing but text from an unlisted number. What do I care? As long as your money shows up in my bank account. That's the crazy part. Did you ever give him your bank account number? I sure as hell didn't. How's he wiring us our money? You know what your problem is? You gotta stop looking a gift horse in the mouth.
You know what your problem is? You need to stop asking questions that are very good, but also kind of the kind of questions Claire would ask.
You know what your problem is? Everything. Oh, blatantly wrong button, Jeremy.
Oh no, I pressed the get punched button.
Literally.
Why do they have that button? Why do they have that button?
Gotta be my lucky.
Oh, leaning forward too much.
Relatable.
I'm gonna mute my mic really quickly while I open this packet of food so not everyone has to hear it.
Well, look who just showed up.
Is this where I ask you, what's your food? When you've muted.
It's just a cookie. I just didn't want to rustle. I don't know where the microphone is on this thing, so it might have been right by where my packet was.
Okay. So. I know what I need to do. It's time to utilize the remote-controlled Batarang. To fire it through the electrical charge. And lead it. Oh no, it's not inverted. It's not inverted. Okay, right. Let's try again. Okay. And then. There we go. And now the door should be open. Yes. Good.
You know, if you had asked nicely, I'd have opened it for you.
Right, and what's the word this time? Keep out. There you go.
Keep out.
Maybe you're not as stupid as I've been led to believe.
Why are you doing this?
But you certainly are stupider.
I like it. So I'll tell you. Gotham's sullied. It's filled with brutes who control this city through violence and intimidation.
You didn't answer my question.
Because you didn't let me finish. I want to get rid of them, Batman, to improve Gotham's intellectual and moral standing. But I'm not a thug like
Matty wrote, "I'm good" in the chat, which I think is a response to the flashing lights thing, so that's good.
Awesome.
So just a warning, we don't know when it's going to happen, but it's possible. And it appears to only be a short stab of the flashies.
Yeah, I couldn't get out of that screen, otherwise I would have just like backed out.
Now I can access the SIM card I took from that arms dealer and hack Penguin's communications.
Let's do some SIM card hacking. Right. Right ahead. There we are.
The Penguin's pretty pissed off about the deal going south. Yeah, if I was involved in that, I'd be on my way.
He flapped me with his wings most
I'm
insistently.
reading a signal from Penguin's men, but it's not associated with any known wireless.
Ah, the men grin.
Ah, yes, I see it here. Looks like Penguin runs his own private wireless network using laptop transmitters.
Yeah, Pengnet. It's asking me for the Wi-Fi password.
Good. Mark them on my map. If I can find and hack those walkie-talkies, I can triangulate Penguin's position.
Penguin doesn't have walkie-talkies. He has flippy flappies.
Right. So where is the Penguin Malark? Ah, so the first one is over there. Well, let's head to there. I will say, folks, much as I'm loving playing the game, chances are I'll probably end within the next 15-20 minutes because I've got an early start in the morning. So...
Yeah, you've got to get to where I am.
There we go. Want to make sure I can also get some food in me before I crash out for the evening.
Very important. I'm just there, like, trying to feed a cookie into the webcam, like, can't you?
Nom 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 nom. You know, as well, going back to our earlier conversation about... Oh, well, you know what? I might as well take out these goons while I'm here.
I might as well. I shouldn't. When am I going to be here again?
Oh, you!
The ultimate crime in Gotham, breaking Batman's combo.
Someone's got to have made a video about that. You broke my combo!
Why did you do it? Why did you do it?
Swear to me! But if I do that, it'll hurt me. Well, yeah.
What happens if I break your combo, Bane? It'll be very painful.
Swear to me. I said swear.
Fuck. That's good enough.
But sorry, what I was going to say was,
sorry.
Given, let's put it frankly, there are rumors that Rocksteady have begun work on a new Batman game, which, you know what? Good.
Okay.
I am happy about this. But at the same time, there is also the element of, if they want to do something in the interim, why not just port this game to newer consoles? Because the amount of people that probably haven't played it, there's sort of an element of...
I think the answer...
Go on.
Sorry. No, go on.
No, I was just going to say, there's an element of, you know what? Just for the sake of getting people back in the Arkham flow, as it were, there's sort of an element
you
of...
mess with my Arkham flow!
So like,
swear to me!
Kind of like a why not at this point, sort of thing.
That unknown Enya track, Arkham flow. Punch away, punch away, punch away. Maybe it's because, and I'm not saying this is correct, but they were like, well, it didn't sell very well, so there's no point, which is incredibly short-sighted. Unfortunately, I just don't think people have the imagination these days to see beyond poor sales.
Yeah, that's a very, very true fact.
I'm beginning to realise that there are a lot of people in the creative industries that don't have the necessary brainness. It's not that they're stupid, it's just they just see things as numbers and they cannot conceive of why logically they would do that. The fact that people would like it doesn't make sense to them. But if you could convince them that people would buy it and you can show them with numbers, then they would probably more likely do it. Now that's very depressing, and I'm sorry for making it too real for a second.
No, but it's true.
But it is. I mean, just because it's true doesn't mean it isn't depressing. Trust me, I know.
Batman? You expect me to believe that? Listen.
I need to find the next comm station. Then I'll be able to triangulate Penguin's position.
The Penguin's like, I'm talking, bitch!
Hey, don't do that! kind of thing. But no, I completely agree with you. I guess my line of thinking is, if you want like a game
more
to
human?
like
Yes.
tie people over, like one that people potentially, one that like a generation or two of people haven't played. And
No, I agree with you totally. It's just, it requires an ability to look at things that are not as just a string of numbers. And some people, I'm afraid, just don't have that in them.
That's a very fair point.
And they tend to be the people who make money decisions, unfortunately.
Yeah, the bigwigs, quote unquote.
I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine earlier, and we were talking about how sometimes there can really be a conversational disconnect between people of the same species who speak the same language. And I recalled the first time I had it happen in a work context, which was when I'd been off sick, and they basically called me in and said, you've had too much time off sick. And I just looked at them and was like, okay. And they were like, well, what are you going to do? And I was like, I mean, I can't do anything about what I did.
I'm failing I died!
I really don't know what they wanted me to say, and I walked out of that meeting confused as hell, and I realised I think they were expecting me to apologise and like grovel and say I wouldn't be ill again, but I was a bit like, that's not something I can do.
Yeah.
Because also, if I get sick, I'm going to be off sick. No, we're on a search to anyone leading to the Kaiser shifts for doing dodgy stuff. The original drummer left because he didn't enjoy drumming. Well, that's reassuring, because I didn't think there was anything that happened with Kaiser Chiefs. So you must be getting mixed up with a different...
Look up the singer.
The singer? Okay.
Yep, pretty sure it's the singer.
Okay.
If I am wrong, then so be it. It might be another band instead, but I'm pretty sure. Oh no, in fact, no, okay, I take it back. It's not them, it's Kasabian.
Oh, Kasabian I've heard about.
Right, sorry, yeah, that's on me.
I was about to say,
I retract that. That's on me completely. Sorry. To me, they're almost one and the same. I think is it Kasabian? I'm pretty sure. Someone look it up. Otherwise, I'm just getting myself into more trouble.
Because they're like, you know. Okay, so just to clarify, the reason is the lead singer of Kasabian was a guy called Tom Meehan, and he left the band in 2020 because he was charged with domestic violence charges. And I presume the band has probably carried on. Yeah, they carried on.
Yeah.
And have they replaced him? Probably.
I see it! I see it!
No, you don't. You don't see me. No! No! Oh, curses!
So one of the guys who was already in the band moved up into the role of singer.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah, but that's the one.
And so I don't think they actually hired anyone else.
No,
or if they did, it was like
they just
as
sort
and
of
when.
promoted from within, as it were.
Yeah, but what I mean is they probably would have like hired somebody else to cover him. You know, it's like there's a band I really like called The Midnight, and it's two guys, and they often hire for their tours a guy who plays the saxophone, because I don't think either of them do, but a couple of their tracks have got it on. So they'll just hire a horn player and he'll just go on tour with them so he can play their songs live. And the same with like if they are touring with another band who's got a female vocalist, they'll bring her on so they can do the songs that they have with female vocals on, because they're all pre-recorded, they don't have a female vocalist. So
Available units call-in status. Possible assignment.
But yeah, I appreciate that was a bit of a gaffe from me there in terms of which band it was I was thinking of, but honestly, I'm not a fan of either, so it's. But it doesn't change.
I remember Kaiser Chiefs being really good fun to watch.
It can't be good.
I mean, it doesn't change the fact I got that wrong, so obviously I retract my earlier statement, but.
That's fair.
Oh, there's the computer thingy. But I will say, like, on the Kasabian thing, I did really, of that situation, I did like the fact they just basically promoted from within and went, right, we're carrying on, this is how we're doing it.
They not only sacked him as well, they kind of like immediately like removed him entirely from like all of their companies they made together.
Literally, like he was the definition of like removed from everything.
Yeah, they had absolutely no. Ooh. This is interesting. I've just seen on my friend's Facebook. Reform UK, who are basically what UKIP turned into and what the Brexit Party turned into, because there was no need for them anymore.
Let's not talk about them.
Have released a statement saying, "It is with regret that we feel obligated to disclose that the party received complaints from 2 female employees about serious bullying in the offices of the Member of Parliament for Great Yarmouth, Rupert Lowe. One worked in his parliamentary office, the other in his constituency office. We understand complaints have been made to parliamentary authorities. Evidence was provided to us of workplace bullying, targeting of female staff who raised concerns, and evidence of derogatory and discriminatory remarks. Blah, 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 blah." So what have they done? Oh, interesting. "We feel we have a duty of care to all our staff, whether employed directly or indirectly. Accordingly, we appointed an independent King's Counsel to conduct an investigation into the veracity of these complaints. To date, Mr. Lowe has yet to cooperate with the investigation," which is very interesting. "In addition to these allegations of a disturbing pattern of behaviour, Mr. Lowe has on at least 2 occasions made threats of physical violence against our party chairman. Accordingly, this matter is with the police."
Jesus Christ.
Penguin's got snipers out. I'll have to take this.
I mean, it couldn't have happened to a nicer party. Part of me is like, what? You had absolute dog shit politics, and then you're really surprised when the people who come and want to be your politicians are dog shit? Who could have seen this coming? At least they're taking it seriously, I guess.
Yeah, it's probably the only thing they take seriously.
I wonder if the only reason they're taking the things from the women seriously is because he also threatened to punch the party chair.
Yeah, I'm sure that probably had an element of reason, quote unquote.
So who is the party chairman of Reform?
I don't care to know, honestly.
No, that was a rhetorical question.
Oh, okay, right.
Because I'm wondering, I'm going to look at him and see if he's got a very punchable face. I mean, that doesn't excuse saying you're going to punch him, but at the same time. Okay.
Can I land on here, Jen?
It is a dude called Mohammed Jadin Yusuf. He was born in Scotland. Of course, he's a finance guy. Part of me is interested as to why he wanted to punch the party chairman, because I'm like, you all believe the same horrible things, so like, why would you want to punch him?
Thank you for the grapple. Right, let's try and work my way around to avoid the sniper. The sniper, that will hurt me.
It will snip you.
And down. Dismount. Oh, this is awkward as hell. Oh shit! Shit! Bollocks!
That fuck! Ah, Batman fall. Batman hurt. Batman ow.
It was more the fact that I climbed up and thought, oh, I'll do like a silent takedown, and I just walked in front of his gun. It was like, no, don't do that!
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both walked in front of the gun.
Silly Batman.
Silly Mr. Q Batman.
John T. Batman.
John T. Batman.
So, in a random development of things, remember ages ago I was talking about how... Well, in fact, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the show, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I'm in the process of wanting to start a little project to kind of... I say kind of, but like mod my GameCube.
Yes.
Or mod a GameCube so that we can check out some potentially fun games, and also just because it'd be cool. I have ordered like an HDMI convertery thing. So I can like have an HDMI connection come from the console.
Yeah.
And I'm
listening. Sorry, I'm trying to put my
that's fine.
My phone's password into my Switch to get the internet working.
That's fair dues. But one other thing that I am looking into, which I know I've shared with you, and I think I might have shared with Matty, but I'm not sure. I might try and bring up something on screen.
Oh yeah, I think you showed me this, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, is like the sort of variety of replacement like cases you can get for a GameCube.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So I'm gonna essentially probably buy like I say a cheap GameCube, but like, you know, a second-hand GameCube off eBay or something. And then
GameCube, Kawoob.
And then my plan is to replace the case. I'm also gonna buy, I'll say like a mod chip, but it's not really a mod chip because it's like it's a solderless version of a mod chip for the GameCube.
Yeah, you mentioned this to me, and I was just like, I'm stupid. Explain to me like I'm.
Yeah, it's called a flippy drive. So it involves you needing to open up the console, but there's no soldering involved, which is why I'm very interested in it, because I am nothing if not crap at soldering. I can't get this guy. There you go. Kept hitting the button, but he was downstairs.
He got him.
But yeah, like, I'm utterly naff at using a soldering iron, so the idea of just doing...
I can never work it out, because the solder, basically, as soon as it got hot, it would just run away from me. I'm like, come back!
But the idea of, like, not having to do any of that, but obviously still open up the console and be, you know, careful, it just interests me a lot, and it means you can back up games as well. It also retains the actual disk drive, because apparently some mods out there, you basically have to remove the disk drive to be able to, like, fit it properly. So
it's very scary.
So you can still use it as a working GameCube in essence, and that interests me greatly.
I am greatly interested. Oh, I just on the off chance, Jeremy, I just loaded up Blueberry Dome, and the lapises are still there. So.
Okay, awesome. Awesome, power. Right, how do I attract these two gentlemen away from their thing? Let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm gonna find you.
I see him!
No, you don't! Sod off! Oh, piss off, grenade! What?
Batman! Batman!
Batman! Batman!
Batman!
They saw me bloody quick. Right, well, now, Milado. Gonna take you out.
I say, don't you know?
Please enjoy my dance. My takedown dance. Right, let's go through door.
Matty says you're gonna have to go share these secrets with me at some point.
Honestly, what I want to try and do is actually probably make a video or something like of me doing all this.
That's a good idea.
Like trying to install it and stuff. Because I've never done it, literally.
Yeah.
So I ordered the HDMI converter. Oh well, they've got knives.
Oh no! Stabby knives!
Literally. Get him! Get him! There you go. But yeah, I want to try and probably make a YouTube video, which would be different to my unboxings stuff, obviously, but it'd be something different. But yeah, I'm interested in like actually documenting the process. Or heck, you know what? If I can make it work, for want of a better phrasing, I might try and do it as a live stream. If I can like set up a couple of, if I like set up like another camera or something to point down at my like workbench station type thing that I'll set up. I'd just be very interested to do it and to see if I can do it correctly, more to the point.
It will be an interesting and educational thing.
Let's go. What's an auxiliary upgrade? Free flow focus, okay. Increase the damage and slow down time when the combo reaches 12 or more. That could be useful. Oh, actually, you know what I do need? I need ballistic protection. Give me ballistic protection. Ballistic armor. I'll have me some of that. There we go. Because I am nothing if not ballistical.
I'm nothing if not shootable.
A far better phrasing than I could have ever dreamt. But yeah, so it might be a fun stream to do something, because I know I even talked to you about it, actually, it was probably around Minami last year, that I bought like a couple of model kits, which I 100% have not opened, and I want to build them at some point. Right, how many of these dudes have guns? One other.
Oh no!
No! You cretin! No, for fuck's sake! No! Him! There you go. Oh, don't sound the alarm! Don't be like that!
No, baby, I don't mean it! I'm sorry! Look what you made me do!
No gun! No gun for you. No box for you! No box for you! Oh, this game is having fun keeping up with me.
You're just too epic, Jeremy.
Apparently. No! I thought my combo was gone, but it's not. A times 32 combo. I'll take that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so it might just be fun to do a stream like that at some point, just kind of go through it live, and then I'll have like my cables and stuff on standby, and we'll literally see, will the GameCube load up, and sort of do it.
Will it load?
Literally. But the other thing it means as well is that, like, much as I love buying physical games, there comes a point when some of them are just too damn expensive to buy now.
Yeah, especially with the older ones. Sorry, I was just, when I just said that, no thingies, I'm just trying to remember where I'd seen a story, and I've remembered. So, one of my, it was World Book Day yesterday, and widely known as the day that kids dress up to go to school as a character from a book. And one of my friends works at a school, and they had to write 2 separate times for 2 separate children, fell over cape and hurt themselves, and then they just replied with that gif of going, no capes! Very funny.
Oh. Well, this ain't good. Can I do ice gimmicks yet in this game? Probably not. Can't grab it. Won't let me grab it. Okay.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Now do the safety dances, Matty.
Ah! 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 There you go. That's as much safety as you'll get from me, the Batman.
The Batman.
Oh, okay, so there's apparently a thing I can do here, I guess. Let's have a look.
Batman, 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 Batman.
Oh. Right. Ready for some fighting?
Yeah, some back clobbering.
It's back clobbering time.
Hell yeah. I'm a big fan of the memes.
I jumped in the water. My bad.
I'm a big fan of the memes I keep seeing where someone just goes, so here's the thing, and it's just a picture of the guy who plays the thing. It's so stupid, but I love it.
Wrong button.
Let's take him out.
Come on, who? You, fine, missed. Come on, who's next?
Did you just throw a cabinet at me?
I threw a chair back at him.
Oh my god, it's the thug with the steel chair. Was that to me or your friend? Because if it was to me, thank you. I will. I mean, I'm going to anyway, but it's nice to get people on side.
Right then. Let's.
I do not want to do that.
Fly. No. Let's not.
Come fly with me. Let's fly and fall away.
Right. So how do I do this? Oh, I need to pull it towards me. Whee! A staple of the early Batman games. You must pull yourself along the water on a flotation device because
on
the
a
Batman.
Raft.
Because the Batman.
He knows swim.
Yes. Until you jump in the water and then you're like, ah, well.
Yeah, and then you're like, turns out I can do this.
Only on select special occasions. Where am I aiming now?
Boink.
I guess there.
The ground real fucking hard there.
Let's pull down the ground. There we go.
Oh my god, what the fuck? This mountain is so fucking steep.
Oh, and now we're back here at the start, I think. No.
In other news, mountains steep. Claire confused.
Let's go up here. In other news, Jeremy.
Have you heard? Jeremy.
Okay, so we're about to get a big,
What's that British guy? Come on.
I believe that's Nolan North doing the Penguin voice. You might want to look it up. I'm not sure what it might be.
Go back and get the Batman. Is Nolan North British?
Come on, lads. Alright, time.
That's Dave Courtney.
Oh, so I can't get on yet. Is it? Oh, my bad then.
Penguin will be in his office. Tracy should know where that is. I'll make her talk.
So I now have to get by this. Oh,
it's a door.
There. Oh, I got hit by the hot steam. Poor Pete
Not
Batman.
the stem. Poor Pete Batman. He's only lightly singed.
Where am I going? Oh, up there.
Oh, it's a snom. Hey, snom.
Are these going to go off? Yes, they are. Little by little. Avoid the thing.
I'm good.
Where are we going? Oh, through here. So now the dramatic one here is I have to run and slide, I believe. If it turns off. Oh, hang on.
If and when it turns off.
That's a trophy-like thing.
Is it a riddle?
Oh, I could have tagged all these things I've been seeing. I forgot that.
Well, this is a learning. We are a learning robot. It is all good.
Well, so I've clearly gone the wrong way, is what I'm finding out. Oh, no, maybe not. Wah. The boiler deck. Should we go to the fight zone?
Oh, there's a fucking illegal rave going on here.
15 hostiles detected. It said 17 a minute ago, but we won't judge that.
Now there's a naughty geezer. Proper naughty. And he deserves a right.
Virginia love. Why,
You just saved me a lot of trouble coming here, Batman.
So, here's my prediction. You're gonna punch this guy out in one shot. That's completely not based on various playthroughs I've seen.
Cue some corn.
I'm looking for Black Mask. Where is he?
I ain't here to talk. I'm here to kick your ass.
This is your last chance.
I know.
Right, defeat him. How do I do this?
Must be out of his mind to put up 50 million for
Okay.
Name yourself.
What can I do? That's all let's take out his kneecap. Nope. Right. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there you go.
There you go. That's the end. You won.
Excellent. Good job.
Who wants to show me where the penguin is?
Alright, you lousy bugs. Time down your supper.
Who is Tracy? I literally don't know. It must be a new character to the game. Right, big battle time.
Do it, baby.
He's there looking for Cobblepot boys. Let's make sure we don't find him.
Apparently, this is like a thingy to like Edwardian London.
Oh, blimey, governor, it's the Batman.
Hey, Batman!
Apples and pears. Apples and pears and various fruit.
Apples and pears and Batman and Toad
and all kinds of fucking things.
Apples and pears and a Caesar salad. Oh, I'm so bad at trying to dodge knife shots. Get down here and sort him out.
It's almost as good as our voice acting.
All right, love, all right.
What?
Bugger it all.
Bugger it all, great line.
Christ.
You know then, someone's got to warn Cobblepot of what's coming his way.
Here we go. I'll rip you open.
Will you now? Oh, actually, you might. Right.
Feast on the goo inside.
Oh, don't break my combo, you milado. Right.
Someone's gonna get
Are you all enjoying Jeremy's incredibly like PG-13 swear words?
It sounds really weird. I'm actually trying to make a slightly concerted effort to not swear as much. Because I what's the way to phrase this? I just realised the other day, I thought, I swear a lot, but...
So?
Just, you know.
No.
It's hard to articulate, but, like, I will still swear, it's just I'm sort of trying to make an effort to make my swearing mean more.
I feel that's in the tone of voice.
But you'll never get past Tracy.
Yeah.
Tracy is not a problem.
Tracy, the London skank.
That worked better than the last interrogation.
Good job, Batman. Good job.
I certainly kicked equal numbers of people in the face.
I guess I'm going out the door that's marked exit. That's flashing.
Oh.
Right, who is Tracy? Let's find out more. Real name, Tracy.
Was Tracy the person shouting?
Yep, Tracy.
Yeah, it is.
Tracy Buxton. Penguin's assistant. All right. What other info? Streetwise and tough, mid-level leadership position. Tracy's earned her status in Penguin's operation owing to a tough as nails, no nonsense attitude. Penguin uses her to keep his crew in line when he's not around. It's not clear why she would have fallen in with Cobblepot. It's likely that the two met while he was living abroad. Perhaps he's grooming her to take over his operation someday. While she represents the only minimal physical threat, while she represents only a minimal physical threat, she is as dangerous as anyone else who picks up a gun and is willing to use it.
Right.
Thus concludes the Who is Tracy conversation.
Welcome to Who is Tracy, starring Tracy.
Let's... What auxiliary upgrade can I do? Free flow focus. Well, they're all locked, so I guess let's not use those yet. Ooh. More smoke volume? Maybe. You know what, I'll just go with armor. I need more delicateness. I am nothing if not delicate.
Nothing but a delicate little bat.
Choose your weapon, says the sign written in blood.
Batarang.
Batarang! Batarang! Someone please make a Master of Puppets cover of Metallica, but doing Batman references. It can be done.
Update, Skeledirge is kicking my ass a second time.
Oh, you're still trying to do the raid?
Yeah, so I made the Pokemon they suggested, but I might try one that I'm more familiar with, which is my Vaporeon.
If in doubt, go back to the family of Eevee.
I've got two different Vaporeons, and they've got different abilities, so we'll see how that works out.
Where, oh, where am I going?
Oh, where is Batman? Oh, where is he?
Fighting crime on the 7 seas.
That's Bowman. So, Jeremy, there's a chance you may not know this, and you might find it interesting. Do you know what a Batman is?
A man who specializes in bats.
You got the first bit right.
What, man?
Yeah. So, I found this out through Terry Pratchett. It's fascinating, because I was like, seriously? But, a Batman is, I think it's a term for, I think it's a military term. Let me just check.
Okay, I think I might have missed a door. That's on me.
Yeah, so in the British Armed Forces, they used to, like, officers used to be, like, members of the aristocracy, quite commonly. So they would have basically the equivalent of what they would have as a valet at home. And in military terms, that was called a batman. So...
Okay.
Even as late as the late 40s, it said he has a short spell as an officer's batman before eventually being demobbed in 1946. So yeah, like, the personal servant of an officer, especially in the British Armed Forces. It's very weird because also, like, you Google Batman now, and of course all you get is Batman. But, like, it was something else beforehand.
Okay, I have no idea if I'm going the right way, but we'll soon find out. Slide.
Interesting. Finishes with his guest and finds out you numpty prats let the Batman spoil his
Numpty
That's
prats.
the thing. Numpty's a great... Yeah, see, numpty is a great British word, but unfortunately using it as an adjective doesn't really work. If she said, if she finds out you numpties have let him go, that would have been way better and more realistic.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Maybe not through here. I see you, Enigma. Can I get you? Can I grab you? There you go.
An encrypted data drive.
Oh, hell yeah.
Looks like it's part of a larger set. If I can collect enough of these, I should be able to read the file.
If I can collect enough of these, I might have got through more of this quicker.
I realised I didn't finish my story about the Witcher animation because I think a cutscene came on. So basically, they've got the voice of Jaskier is Joey Beatty, who plays Jaskier in the live-action Witcher series.
Okay.
But the voice of Geralt is actually Geralt from the games, not Henry Cavill.
Okay.
And much like I would say much like Conroy, maybe not quite the same, but the guy who plays Geralt in the games is very beloved. Like his Geralt voice is very well known. So like it's nice to hear Geralt again, you know, like. But it's weird that they've got this weird.
For you, the Geralt.
Well, I mean, he's always been Geralt in the games, and although Henry Cavill does a great, I don't know if I told you this, but the guy, when Henry Cavill took the part, he'd played The Witcher because, of course, he had, because he was a nerd, and he actually contacted the guy who voices Geralt to be like, I'm going to base my voice for Geralt on yours, is that okay? And the guy was like, yeah, go for it. So Henry Cavill is basing his voice on that guy's voice.
Amazing.
Come to, and now he's on the
No, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, shit, fuck, cancel. Yes.
Right. Oh, hello, what's that up there? We're going up there. I can't go up there.
Batman cannot climb. Batman has no time.
Also, I appreciate it's now 9:30. I said I'd probably be done in 20 minutes, but you know what? Batman.
If you're having fun, that's the main point.
Oh, I'm having a great time. Like,
excellent.
I am.
Good.
Where was that anchor point? There it is. What can I do with you? Anything? Nothing. Nothing at all. What obvious thing am I missing? Anchor point up there. Anchor point. Secure metal cleat that the remote claw can be attached to. Alright. Remote claw. That's a different thing now, I guess. Alright. Let's consult the map. So I need to get to there. I need to get to there, which implies there is another door I have missed over here. Is there another door I have missed over here? Okay, that then means the door is up there. So how do I get up there? Let's figure this out. I will not look this up because I have a thing about really wanting to figure this stuff out in these games.
It's all good, it's all good.
Oh, okay, I can't clearly stand on that. Right. Please enjoy Jeremy, Lost on a Boat.
I did not realise you were on a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe you. I just didn't realise.
I can go back through here. Does this do anything specific? Okay, oh, run! Oh, I think I came here before, actually. This is how I got in originally. So, let's keep climbing. Up to you. Right, data pack. I think I've already saved you, haven't I? Alright, already entered. Cool. And then I went through here. There's nowhere else to go. Yes, this is how I got to here. Okay, that makes sense. There is a door over there. I clearly need to get through that door.
Gotcha.
I can't glide to it, though. So how do I get up there? There are hooks. There's clearly some kind of thing I'm missing here, which eventually will come to my brain. Okay, so it says it's something to do with, I think it's something to do with one of the cranes and moving an item so it bashes the door in. I think that's what it says to me, but I don't know. I can't grip that. I can't grip that. That the remote claw can be attached to. What is the remote claw? So there's some sort of device here I can use potentially. Oh, don't jump down again. All right, fine.
We're down. We're down. It's happening.
Okay, is there any other secret I'm missing? Nothing else down here. I've been through this door already. And that leads... No, there is another door that I've not been through at the end of this thing, apparently. So let's go back through here. Okay, I've just got to figure out what door. So... I potentially just took a wrong turn and didn't realise it. Okay. So we go up here. Now we're here. What have I got to do? A running slide thingamabob.
Excuse me.
Yeah, should have figured that out. Fair dues. Oh, now I hear those hoodlums.
Can't say I'll miss this motherfucker. What do you think he'll call it? Final offer 2? That final offer is the final offer.
Can I go through this door? No.
Good point. Well, maybe a new name's good luck. We could use it. Especially that.
Right. Let's solve a thing.
Oh yeah.
Can I please hack? Please? Please? Why no hack? I need a security code to hack the door. Alright. Well, I've just been led towards this. I guess we're going climbing. Let's go climbing around this bit. Then grapple up to this ledge. Walk along here. Wonder where next. Up where the signal gives me a hint. Now I'm on the ledge. Let's take down someone. Neither has a gun. Time to kick some butt.
What's he doing here?
What's happening right now?
Lousy mugs is a good line.
Lousy mugs is pretty good.
Oh, okay, so they've got a gun. Anything else around here? No.
Question is, can Tracy stop him before he gets to the boss? I ain't that worried about it. Tracy, she knows what she's doing.
Oh, is there a thing I need to try and unlock?
Ooh, on everything but the ice.
Okay, well, let's see if I can utilize a device. How about a batarang that's remote controlled that I try and hit to the guy with the gun who's currently being hidden by a guy without a gun? That's really helpful. Alright, you know what? Fine. We're going over here. You! Yep, there you go. The lamest takedown I've seen in quite a while, but it'll do.
Hello.
Did you just say you're mean? I mean, I am.
And earlier.
Alfred, I had a run-in with one of the assassins, Lester Baczynski.
The electrocutioner. Are you all right?
Yes, but he managed to escape.
I punched him once in the face and he died.
Electromagnetic pulse. If you can isolate the signal, I'll be able to track him down.
I'll get to work on that. Where are you off to now?
I'm on my way to the Final Offers Casino. I'm going to make Penguin's assistant show me to her boss.
Right. Through the electricity into the roof. Through the electricity. Where am I going? Let's do a U-turn. Now, what thing do I need to hit? There's a reason why things are electrified. I can't tell why. Is it you? You, surely. Maybe you. Or can I just open this door? Yes. I thought far too hard about that.
Oh, the door? It just opens.
Swear to me this door opens.
Swear to me.
Oh, it needs to go up. All right, hang on. Yeah, figured it out now. I was on the right path, in fairness. I just didn't see the full combination of what was needed until I was over here on this. Yes, words. All right, Batman. Let's see what you got. To the console. There you go. And now that Enigma data pack has been unlocked. What I'll do, because it implied that I need to like talk to Tracy for her to say where Penguin is. I'll probably do that, and then we'll probably call it a night.
Okay.
That seems like a decent moment to conclude.
Conclude.
But still, actually having a great time with this game. I'm sure it's probably coming across.
Yeah, you're having a great time. It's obvious, yeah.
This is why I want more Arkham games like this so badly. It's like, please. Can I interest you in a really that's a Christmas tree apparently.
That's very strange.
Oh. Welcome to my bar, home of the bar.
The casino. Penguin's assistant must be nearby. I'll make her tell me where I can find Cobblepot's office.
What was the thing about making people tell him stuff?
Alright, well let's go into the casino.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Did I go bring it to him? You serious? We gotta move this cash.
One of them has a gun.
Right.
And she is up there by the look of it.
You're a mean one, Mr. Graves. Your Batman punches guys.
The Batman.
I was just asking. Less asking, more
Can I do a double takedown?
This can't be real.
Yes. Oh, come on! You didn't see me.
Who are you, John Cena?
Don't want to die, so I'll just break your ass instead.
You can fracture that. It says right here, fractured ass.
You a persistent pain in my bottle.
Did you say bottom?
Bottle.
You'd blatantly say, you'd say arse. I'm sorry. that you
Persistent
would.
pain in the bottle.
The bottle? No one says that.
Everything's happening.
Everything's happening all at once.
In fairness, that guy gets it. Don't
Do you not know
attack
how
one at a
video
time.
games work?
Do you know how fight scenes work?
Yeah. There's actually, there's a name for that type of thing, and I can't remember what it is, but it's like the way where people like attack you one at a time.
Oh, you're putting me to sleep.
Who's got a gun? Who's got a gun? Not you.
Everyone's got a gun, mate.
There we go.
Sounds like Cobblepot's office is connected to the theater, and the entrance is controlled from that security room.
Okay, well, time to gain access to things. Once I've had a little mooch around. Anything else in here? Anything else to note? Not by the look of it. So, an inaccessible doorway, but there's a vent. So what are you noticing in particular when it comes to the Skeledirge Rage?
Yeah, like that. Seems like she's making enough to tell me what to do.
So Skeledirge has an ability called Unaware, which basically means that even if you pump your stats or try and damage his, nothing happens. So that is a problem. Also, it uses a lot of voice-based attacks, so having a Pokemon with soundproof is quite useful. I'm not sure what Pokemon... I have not yet succeeded for the transparency. Because it's got an ability which shouldn't be as damaging as it is, but it's absolutely destroying me, so I'm just like, It suggests, because obviously you can now import Pokemon from like Pokemon Home. It's suggesting a lot of Pokemon from games that I don't have, like Kyogre and stuff, and I'm like, I can't use that. So, seeing if I've got any with soundproof. I have literally no Pokemon with soundproof. Fantastic.
I honestly don't even remember that as a move. I don't think I'll come across it.
It's not a move, it's an ability.
That makes more sense.
As in, like, something that just a Pokemon has. But also, Pokemon that have the move Throat Chop can be quite useful, because that fucks up their ability to, like, to use voice-based moves. It's a dark move. Who can learn it? Barrascuda can learn it, and Wiglet and Wugtrio, both of which I hate using. Fabulous. What else is strong against fire? It's not just water. I shall check my book.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
Oh, here we go.
That better be lip gloss you're reaching for.
No, a bat.
Oi! You can't do this! I'm claustrophobic, I am! Come on! Enough's enough! Open her up and let me out!
No.
I'm a dumbass. I could maybe use Mudsdale.
Mudsdale.
I'm still not convinced I'm reading this correctly. Water. No, it's fire. He's fire, obviously. Duh. Yeah, rock, ground, and water. Okay. Just no ground Pokemon were coming up on the old guides that I usually use. Okay, Mudsdale, let's have a look. Okay, what have you got going on?
Character status, agitated. Right, where are we going now then?
See, Oatcake's not great for this.
Door.
Shut up.
Hello, son. You know you ain't welcome here, and you know what we do to trespassers. Well, you're about to find out, ain't ya?
Oh, jeez, you're a big beluga, all right.
Everyone here is Dave Corney.
They ain't gonna recognize
gun? What are you on? Don't be like that.
Batman, this isn't fair, says Batman.
No, you won't. Are you really? Well, I just hit you in the face with a batarang. Well, there we go. Good. I'm glad we had a good conversation there, Milados.
I'm glad. I'm delighted.
I'm fine. Oh.
Fine.
What does this display have to say to us?
Behold, the final offer. Ain't she a beauty? And to think I bought her for a song of a band of Somali pirates. They were gonna sell her for scrap, if you can believe it. Now, she weren't always called the final offer. That was my work of genius. In a previous life, she was the hybrid cargo cruise liner Olivia B. Meredith. A proud old ship indeed. They don't build them like this anymore. Tough as nails, and with all the amenities a man could want. Those pirates don't know what they let slip through their fingers.
Moving on.
Yeah, I'm continuing.
What's your Oh, I must explode this clear attempt at hiding. Thank you for the data pack. My work here is done. Oh, hello. Oh. Hmm?
Hello. What's all this then?
You got no idea what you're starting.
Well, got a Predator takedown challenge thing, which is good fun. I know I keep saying I'm going to end the stream soon, but I'm just having too much fun.
I have no issue with this. It's all good.
I ain't never read that book, but if you're the praying type, maybe you should shut your mouth.
It's a Bible. You get points for trying.
Both of you are gonna be, what do you guys say? Swimming with the fishes?
Oh, that's original. You think of that yourself, you low-class moron?
One more word.
Oh dear. You're going to notice that quickly. Shit. Wrong buttons, all of them.
There's a man over here dressed as Batman. What do you mean it's Batman?
And he never...
Oh, shit.
He never saw his comrade. Fallen he was.
He's gone forever.
Can I do a fun takedown? Alright, let's see if I can do this. Keep walking. Keep walking here.
I'm walking here. I'm not gonna stop walking here. Okay.
How many more I got? 3 apparently. Where's the third one? Alright.
We gotta find the bastard no matter what!
Have you really, pal?
Hell yeah.
This one dies if you even look at me funny.
Oh shit, well, how about no? Because you see, you said that as I was going towards you, so I feel
It's your own fault.
I've negated that.
Oh, this is hard. I'm annoyed. What am I doing wrong here?
I just saw something! He's up!
That's quite
Piss
funny.
off!
I just hit him in the face with a batarang.
Batarang.
Batarang, right. Where was that person who I saved? There you are. Let's talk to you. What are you doing? Talk to the Felflowne thug.
What do you want? I didn't do nothing.
Who's your boss?
That wasn't the answer to what I asked.
Alberto Falcone, but I got no idea what Penguin wants with him, I swear. I don't know what your game is, but old man Falcone will be in your debt if you take Cobblepot down. He's right through that door back there.
No thanks. I don't need the Falcones in my debt.
Mr. Falcone's gonna kill me if I don't get Alberto home alive.
Not my problem.
Mr. Falcone's gonna kill me if I don't get Alberto
Alright,
home
that's all your dialogue exhausted. Alright, well let's... in fact, you know what Predator upgrades do we have? Increase Batarang stun time? Sure, why not? Alright, well now where? Oh, I need to go through that door, do I? Well, through the door I don't want to go through. I see how this works. Anything else I missed? Probably. What's under there? Hang on. Or is that just telling me it's a grate? It's just telling me it's a grate. False alarm. Cutscene.
Now, where were we? Candy.
You suggested little Alberto over here. Hey, baby. Tried to convince his father to take early retirement. He disagreed and called you a, let's see, psychotic little bastard.
Here he is, the penguin.
No, please!
La penguin.
Now you best listen, Falcone. Because this is the last time I'll ask. What are you gonna tell your father?
That we're getting out of the weapons business. I promise. I'll make him do it.
I see your lips flapping, Bernie. But they ain't making the sound I want to hear. Uh-oh. Oh. You idiots better kill me, please!
Don't hurt me!
Are you waiting for a personal invitation? Come on now! Remind me why I paid! Kick his arse, you numpty brats! Punch him in the face!
Not in the face! Not in the face!
Alright, I'll kick you in the face, how about that?
Now, hold on a bloody minute! I seen your act! I ain't done nothing you not done!
Black Mask, put a bounty on my head. Where is he?
I don't keep tabs on every geezer with a grudge. You're not a popular bloke in this town.
You're running out of time.
Wait. Lacey Towers. There was a murder. It was supposed to be his safe house. But, or Black Mask. He's got problems of his own, I'd say. Someone broke in there.
Oh dear.
Oh, he got a Kiko. Oh, it's fucking Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Slade.
Slade.
Before it even begins. I'm not playing games, Slade.
Oh my god, alright, this will probably be the final thing then for tonight. Fighting freaking Deathstroke.
He's keeping track. Is he saying the thing that he keeps saying?
Oh my god. I've just had a memory that this fight took me ages last time. I think it involves a lot of counters, I seem to recall.
Yeah, and people trying to break your combos for the lols.
Alright, he just dodges BS. No, aim at him, not a bit of paper on the floor. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, so you're right, Jeremy. This fight apparently is very heavy on countering him, and if you don't counter him, you will struggle.
Yeah. Okay, so that still didn't do anything.
A flawed technique.
Was it though?
Was it really?
Okay, I've taken a couple of notches off of him, but not much. What is that thing on the ground? It's really bothering me.
Yet you didn't take it. Why?
No, get him! Oh, crying out loud.
Ready for more.
Ready for...
Oh my word, alright. Do something! Ah!
Surprising.
Oh, alright. Keep mashing the triangle button. I don't know what I did, but I did something. His mask. No, back, no.
Weak.
Oh, I missed the timing again. Damn it. I think I know how to do it. I just can't time it well. I need to basically grapple him towards me, and then I need to attack him.
Yeah.
It didn't cue the thing like it did last time, though. Countering too soon will fail your counter. Okay. Oh shit, he's got a gun!
He's got a gun! Shit!
Oh my days, alright. I ain't doing this first time.
Looking at this is a fight a lot of people struggle with.
I countered that.
Fuck you!
Okay, we'll definitely make this the last thing for tonight,
Sure, yeah.
As in, I'm gonna do this fight, and this will be the last.
Yes, let's fucking go.
Use the back claw quick fire to disrupt. Yeah, okay, when he shoots, alright, so I had a quick idea of that, but... Okay. I'm on the right path, I've just got to figure out everything.
I got you.
Tell me where I can find Black Mask.
Toby!
Make no mistake. I'm killing you for the money, but that won't stop.
Oh, I blatantly wasn't looking.
hurting me so bad? Don't get it.
You cannot match me.
Well, watch me, pal.
I don't understand why this move is just wiping everybody out.
Hmm.
Amusing. Try again. Surprising.
Okay, mask is off again. I've got to this stage.
Oh, is this like a stage? Apparently
so.
it goes through stages. There's one with a sword or something.
Yeah, that sounds Deathstrokey. Too close.
This guy's not much fun.
Oh, hello. The hell?
What just happened?
Oh shit me, alright. He just basically grappled me into a bomb.
Rude!
Shit is happening. Getting shit. There you go, throw a thing at him. That'll do. Is that any more health? Oh, okay, that's his stick done. Great. Blade from Slade.
Not such a pushover after all.
He's chasing me! He's chasing me! Missed my timing.
A flawed technique.
Oh, I countered that. Don't be like that. Where are you? Shit, where are you? What is going on? Where are you? Right, you're there. No, wrong button blatantly, but sure. This will do for now. Oh shit. He shot me.
I can't believe he shot you. Such a dick move.
You fought
Alright, well I got farther on that fight.
but I am stronger, faster,
You had a gun.
and so
Shut the fuck up.
the only way I could.
Okay. I still don't really know exactly the way to do this. I've got an idea of the things that can take off things little by little.
Yeah.
But still not
Tracking you
perfect.
down was much easier than I thought. That was a mistake.
Was it now? Because I got the first attack, didn't I, buddy?
Maybe he's talking to himself.
A few tricks left, I see. You are resilient.
I jumped out the way.
You'll regret that. Surprising.
Bouncing around like a weirdo. Oh, he's using flashbangs now. Nothing.
Oh, if only. Do the John Cena, as I'll call it now.
Oh no, I meant nut him as in nut him with your head, which you
Oh,
did.
okay, fair. Run away, live to play another day. Do it again! There we go. Oh, I counted too early, damn it. Alright, here we go again, alright. Oh, okay, I thought that wasn't the right. Oh, what are you doing? Shit! 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 Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so I can't use that move anymore, basically.
What happened?
I think if you keep using the same moves over and over, it will just gradually not want to... He'll start just countering that, as it were.
I see.
A flawed technique.
Piss off. Go through a bomb at him. Huh.
Lol.
That was a mistake.
I think I worked out why Shadow Ball was hurting me so bad. It's because it has a chance to lower your special defense.
I see.
I think that's what it was doing.
Oh, that was a wrong button, but that'll do.
No more.
Oh, that's what it is. I figured out what that thing is. I set some explosive gel on the ground.
Ah.
That's
smart.
what it is.
That'll do it.
A few tricks left, I see.
Yeah, he's countering that now, I think, so... Or is he? Oh, crap, flashbang. Okay, now we're on to Sword Town.
Yeah. You've done well.
A few tricks left, I see.
Oh, son of a...
Oh, okay, that was painful. Oh, shit me. Oh my god, it's another counter. Jesus Christ. Wasn't expecting a third one.
Surprise, bitch.
Where is he? He's countering. Missed it. Fuck. No, I'm not gonna do it this time, but I will.
You can do it at some point. You definitely can.
You'll need to be faster. Amusing.
Yeah, probably, but one more hit and I'm dead, buddy, so I wouldn't worry about it. Ah, he's got me, probably. Okay.
Not such a pushover after all. I see.
Oh, you!
Oh, balls.
That's what I'm going to call the equivalent of just like the FU gunshot. Like, I'm done with this. I've had
It's
my
very
fun.
cheeky to just shoot you.
Oh, my days. This stream is not ending until
How
I've
are
done
you,
this boss
how are you
fight.
stronger? You've got a literal gun. That was a hint there. What does that say?
Use the backclaw quickfire to interrupt. Yeah, this thing, I've been doing that, but when he literally, the laser appears and barely a second later he shoots, it's that...
It's hard to dodge that.
Yeah, it's just the amount of time.
Vigilantism, a waste of your talent. No more. A flawed technique.
Did not mean to use that ability. Whoops.
Denied. Not such a pushover. That was a mistake.
Right, mask off.
You'll regret that.
Probably. Oh, that was the wrong way.
A few tricks left, I see.
All right, chill.
Alright, I dropped my switch on the laptop in such a way that it muted me. Just for a second.
Try again.
How kind.
Right, bomb.
Ow, my backhand rang.
That was a mistake.
I wonder if that could potentially be a thing. No, you can't cheese that. All right, fair dues.
Worth a try, worth a try.
Ah, scratch head. The itchy head. Right.
God damn it.
Okay.
What is the source of this self-restraint?
Oh, piss off.
Give up and I will make this painless. You still think you can win? Aggressive. What now? Weak.
Yeah.
Right, like a boom.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
Move, bitch, get out the way.
Oh. That was different, whatever just happened.
Flashbang. Remember this bit.
Yeah. Is this where he brings his sword out? Yeah, okay.
My stick now. Yep, sword time.
Two, third one.
Bong, bing, bong. Bong, bing, 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 bong.
No, okay, shit. Third. Whew. Okay, what weapons were there? Oh shit! Shit.
You dodged it that time.
Not perfectly, but I've got some. I have to engage him.
Will you marry me, Slade? Yeah, because I think the gun is maybe a thing of like if you back off too far, he'll pull the gun out and end the fight.
Yeah. Ah, missed the counter, bollocks.
You know, is there no healing items?
Nah. If only. No, wrong way! Just chip away gradually, chip away. Damn it. Oh, wrong way, shit! Oh, bollocks, man. Piss off.
I feel Jeremy is entirely entitled to use these swear words now. He has really earned them after 3 times fighting this guy.
Just punched him in the face.
It's over, Slade. What are you?
Such a Metal Gear moment, though.
He even looks like a character from Metal Gear.
Nice seeing you, Batman.
You did it!
To let yourself out.
Good job, bud.
I can't let Penguin get away. There's more I need to ask him.
I need to make him talk. I love making people talk.
God, that fight was something else.
Good job, bud.
The remote claw, the thing that was mentioned earlier in that other room.
Ah.
And I put it away in my invisible utility belt.
Goodbye forever.
Device to get up to the balcony.
Ah.
Alright, well, let's select the remote claw once, I guess, and then... No, clearly not. Okay.
I can use the new tool I took from Deathstroke to grapple out of here.
The Deathstroke is favorite swim technique. Also favorite steak.
Whee! Drop. Please drop. Thank you.
You have more luck getting into a nun's skivvies
Yes, sir.
There's no way I can get to Penguin now. My only option is to head for Lacey Towers and investigate the murder he mentioned. Alfred, see if you can find any information on a murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh, and this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask dead.
That is interesting.
Right. But on that note, that is where we are going to start to bring this to a close. But that has scratched an itch I really needed, if that makes sense.
Yeah, an itch that was annoying and annoying.
Oh man, like it's just, it's really sad. This is just like a forgotten game.
Yeah, I mean, by all accounts, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. But yes, I think we're going to start to wrap up now then, but thank you folks for joining us, for those of you who are still about and have not got tired of me just trying to fight Deathstroke and whatnot. And Claire, perfect opportunity for you to tell people where they can find you. So Claire, where can they find you?
In Southampton. Well, I'm here for a convention. No, people can find me online. I've been getting some weird friend requests on Discord from people I don't recognize, which is weird because I don't think I've ever given away my Discord name on here. But you can find me on Discord. Let's just try and take control of the situation. And Instagram, Twitter, hurry because society's collapsing. You can find me in the Skeledirge raid screaming because I can't beat the bastard. And yeah, just chilling out. We might do a short, tiny stream, like 5 minutes tomorrow, with me and Jeremy running around with NamiCon. You can enjoy that. Jeremy's like, what? Because we've not discussed it.
No, I mean, put it this way, if I've got the signal and I've got some free time, because I'm actually working at the convention, as it were, assuming I've got some time for you, don't be surprised if you suddenly get a go live notification. There's just a bunch of us just hanging out and chatting, and we'll see if we can make it work via my phone.
It'll be fun, and you can join us, and we can make you get you into NamiCon on the sly, kind of thing. It'll be fun. Right. Anyway, yes, that's me. What about you, Jer?
Easy way, linktr.ee/Jeraffemy. There you got the links to everything I'm involved with, be it my unboxings channel, the VODs channel that will eventually get updated again. Of course, to here, which you are already on, Blue Sky and such, podcasts, everything I do, as it were. You can find me via those links in there and such.
Everything he do it for you.
Indeed. Pretty worth noting, actually, that I think Tuesday evening, tentatively, Matty, Boo and I will hopefully be doing a review of the AEW wrestling pay-per-view Revolution that takes place Sunday night over on the Bunkermania UK channel. So in addition to a potential surprise, in addition to an additional surprise bonus stream from us at NamiCon, Claire and I, and then also the Skeledirge raid at some point before Friday next week.
I can work out and fucking do it.
Those of which will be here on the Jeraffemy channel, and like I say, Bunkermania UK, that's where you can likely find Matty, Boo and I talking about the Revolution pay-per-view. It might also be at a different time. We don't know yet. We will see. It depends how long it's going to take to watch the show and whether we can both respectively watch it before Tuesday evening, because chances are it's going to be a banger of an event, but it's going to probably be about 6 hours long. So, each into their own.
That's fair. And there's been a significant lack of AEW content, would you say, recently on the old Bunkermania, just because that's the way it's kind of worked out. So it'll be nice to have a return to form for that, would you not say?
Oh, 100%. I mean, the John Cena thing was massive in itself, and yeah,
it did kind of eclipse everything.
Yeah, and it's just sort of the way it's worked out, because there's normally like a month's gap between certain things happening with AEW pay-per-views, and Matty and I did a review of the show they did in Australia, which not many other people did a review of, because it was essentially a TV special rather than a pay-per-view.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just sort of the way things work out, but also it comes down to time, doesn't it? Because we'll all have a laugh when we do this.
It really does, yeah. It really does. The time, because obviously nobody's getting really paid for this. So
we do it because it's good fun, and it's a good chance to hang out and talk some wrestling.
So quickly before we go, Jeremy, I got some feedback on our stream that people were like, I don't understand when you guys talk about wrestling, and I was just like, I understand, I understand that people tune in sometimes and they're like, what are they talking about? But I feel that excuse didn't really slide when it came to the whole John Cena thing, because I'm like, I don't care if you've never seen a wrestling match, you know who two of the people in this ring are just because they've been in movies, even if you don't know who Cody Rhodes is, you're just sort of like, oh, I see that this is significant, I mean, and I was just like, most of the time I'll give them that, but I'm just like, sorry, this is too big of a deal to ignore, Very funny. Because I was talking to someone the other day and I was like, I realized recently that you literally cannot even begin to understand American culture without putting wrestling in there, because it's such a big thing about American culture, and we didn't, as a kid, I never realized, like, so when you go back and watch all the kids programs you watched as a kid in American TV programs, you're like, oh, this was a wrestling episode, because there's so many, and then you're like, everything kind of clicks. But yeah, so don't worry, we're not going to turn into a wrestling channel. Jeremy has wrestling chats that he can go and join, but don't be surprised if it does pop up now and then, because it's kind of in all aspects of American culture, and we are very plugged into America, so it just kind of happens.
100%. But also, if I can add to that though, there is also an element of sometimes it's just having an outlet at a particular moment to be able to talk about something as well.
Yeah, we can't. We're not scripted here. We talk about whatever the fuck we want,
Exactly.
And it was in no way was it my friend being like, if you keep doing that, I'll stop listening. But it was more a fact that it was almost apologetic. He's like, I'm sorry, I just can't follow it. And I was like, no, I understand, but also like, it's not going to happen often. That was just a very, very out of the ordinary situation.
Yeah, it was a fairly big happening. Fairly big. It was a massive happening. In the context of wrestling, and also if you look at the clips of news outlets and stuff, popular culture, like you were alluding to, like the news permeated various places.
I've never been more gleeful than I was to show my husband the clip of John Cena throwing Jon Stewart onto the mat. I did not realize he had been in that situation.
Yeah,
I was a bit
100%.
like, wait, I thought it was a joke, and then Ian's like, no, he's been on there, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then you realise everyone in America is just that little bit more insane than you thought.
I mean, put it this way, when Jon Stewart's most recent show was basically using the John Cena heel turn to explain a lot of what has happened in the past week with other things going on in the world, it kind of just demonstrates how big of a thing it is to make people relate to it and understand.
Did you watch that clip, Jeremy?
I've watched the entire thing.
The thing, the Jon Stewart thing?
Yeah, I watched the entire thing.
It's very... Actually, the thing that me and Keith said, well, I'm surprised he didn't make mention to, the thing that happened 10 odd years ago, where he was like... Where he basically interrupted to stop, I think, John Cena winning, because he didn't want, like, Ric Flair's title to be eclipsed or something.
Yeah.
And then Ric Flair came out and was like, why'd you do that? That was really funny.
I reckon that he did not mention that because... he maybe didn't want people to think he was trying to make a storyline out of it, as it were.
Oh, yeah. And also, I feel like he's quite, I mean, despite the fact that, you watch him talking to the crowd in that clip from 10 years ago, I'm like, this man knows how to do this. He is
100%.
good at this. And I don't think he wanted it to be about him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a good egg, is our Jon Stewart. We do like him.
Exactly.
Anyway,
yes, if you haven't seen
if
you haven't actually seen that Jon Stewart thing where he uses the John Cena heel turn to explain a lot of things going on currently, actually really worth watching. Even if you've never really watched Jon Stewart, actually go out of your way to find it. It is worth it.
Good fun. He's good. My favourite bit was where he jumped between all of the people going, I don't understand. How could this happen? He's just like, you poor dumb bastard. It makes perfect sense if you watch professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And I was like,
so good.
Right, anyway.
Yeah, with that being said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. From myself, Jeremy, from Claire, you might see us again this weekend. Keep your notifications on. Otherwise, we will...
Good night, Matty.
Good night, Matty. Otherwise, we will see you folks sometime next week before Friday as we tackle Skeledirge. And Friday next week, we will see where things are at. Claire and I will have a conversation over the weekend and we'll figure out what we're going to do next. We need to kind of get the calendar in order and stuff of things we need to get back to, let's say, and how we're going to pick up on things.
Very last night, Matty has just said The Daily Show has a YouTube channel. It does. They update every day about a day late, because obviously they're in America. So if you want to catch any of the Daily Show, that is where to do it.
Yeah, and I think the Jon Stewart one was released on there Tuesday or Wednesday, I want to say.
Yeah, he does it on Monday. He hosts the show
pretty
on
Wednesday,
Monday, so that it usually ends up online about Tuesday-ish. So yeah.
There you go.
Anyway,
there you go.
Good night for real.
Yeah, folks, from both of us, thank you so much once again. Until next week or next time, talk to you soon. Bye.